I just ate and I got some mucus buildup over here. Hey everybody, Shadow Gaming and Music here. Hey everybody, Shadow Gaming and Back with more Xenoblade. Alright, so last time I was able to get some story quests done. Last time I was able to get some actual story done. But now, I have to get my thoughts straight because I've been playing my own file and I'm a lot farther in my own file. So I'm like, wait, what just happened in this file? Oh yeah, we just beat Zord. We confronted Metalface. And Dunban came out. We confronted Metalface. As Alex likes to call him Daddy Dunban. She should be joining me. She should be joining me later. So for now, let's continue on with this. Let's talk to this Napon merchant. This guy has a story quest for us.
Amazing! I never think Homeland would come here. There are lots of ancient high-end-tier ruins around here. You come here to find rare things to sell?
Oh, my headset's over there. My dumbass. By the way, everyone say hi to Shulk. He decided to join me on top of the mic today.
Huh? You want to go to top bit of Bionis? I tell you how free. You need to do ancient high-end-tier coming-of-age ceremony. You know about it? It tests for high-end-tier boys to come men in old age. First, you need to find 4 offerings scattered around Satoru. Then put on adulthood emblem in front of Sororo statue. That will open path to top of Bionis. This is the only way. It's dangerous. Be careful.
Alright, so basically we have a story quest. I already have one of the things I need. The Rainbow Radiance that I got in the last part. Things I need. The Rainbow Radiance that I got in the last part.
Napon merchants can sell you just about everything you need.
Pretty sure you can't sell me these 4 things that I need. But whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna do this and get some quests going. Yeah, I need to turn off. I'm probably gonna be echoing for a little bit because I forgot to turn the. I forgot to put mute on my computer screen. So first things first. Gotta run around and. First of all, gotta run around and complete all the quests that I have going on around here. There are many, many things I must do. Oh crap. I just noticed this is covering my camera. Huh? I was like, why is there something still covering my screen? Let me check the Discord. Alright. So basically I'm probably going to spend most of this time going around and doing side quests in this area and probably going back to Sector 6. This is what happens when I play Final Fantasy before playing this game. I'm going to go back to Colony 6 and Colony 9 and see if there are any side quests I can do there because I'm pretty sure I missed a few the first time around. But yeah, so we go up here. Now up here is pretty damn dangerous because of these assholes. Big gorilla looking goggles. But I get a location here. So that's some nice experience for me. What's my party looking like? Level 26 all around. Seems about right. Saltaire Ruins. The thing is, one of the things is up here, I believe. Actually, no, it's not. It's pointing me where they are. Ha! Oh, I know where one of them is. I should go back over here because there's actually an opening over there. Gonna run all the way over here just to close the distance because swimming is slower than running in this game. So, and it's nighttime, which means we get the pretty trees. Again, this place is just damn beautiful right now. Huh. I swam for like 5 steps. Got some basin cave. Water's pulling me down. Wait, no. Come on. You can make it to land. Let's make it to land before you deal with these. There we go. Oh, he binded me. Bind is probably one of the worst statuses in this game. In terms of how useful it is, and which it isn't, and damn. Shulk leveled up before everyone else? Okay, these freaking bats are gonna be really annoying. Physical defense down. Fearless. Drop. Electric Gutbuster. Drop. Cat Claw. Almost there. Almost there. First one. This is the White Radiant. Ow. So now we're just gonna keep going down the stream to the next ones. And oh shit, this is to a waterfall. Woo! I was so close to the actual land. If that was real life, I would have banged my freaking face on the bottom. Oh snap! Giant tortoise. Did I say tortoise? I couldn't decide between saying turtle or tortoise, so I ended up saying giant tortoise. Alright, so what else is over here? I've been there. There was a unique monster there, I think. Look at all these super strong enemies I want absolutely nothing to do with right now. Like, I do like how this game gives you like enemies and stuff that you can fight even after the fact, after you're done with the area for story related reasons. Gives you a nice reason to come back besides quests and stuff. If you need to grind for weapons or armor or anything like that. More crystals. Geronimo!
I've been getting careless. Stay strong.
Geronimo! That wasn't that bad. Satoru Rogul. Green Ferris. Are they actually green? Lies, they don't look green, they look like freaking leopards. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Ah. Ether Rose. Out of the marsh and into the poison. Dark Swamp. Dark is a name for this area, that's for sure. Come on. I forget that jumping around doesn't actually help. Jumping around, go around. There we go. This guy's very resistant to Very resistant to break. Go ahead, attack me. Don't care. Nope, still resistant to it. As long as me and Ryan are taking the aggro, it's not that bad. I just don't want Shulk to get the aggro. Ooh. Ooh yeah. Everyone else leveled up now. Oh, I got a sticky mucus out of that. Next island. It's probably a blessing in disguise that I'm going through this place at night. That way the stupid quad wings aren't around to bug the hell out of me. Come on. I don't know why, but I like that song. Poisonous Gourd. Before I get that, I want this. Ow. Ow. Oh, is that it for there? I like how we can actually like climb some of these ether deposits in certain areas. It just makes it feel like it's not like just an object on the wall, but it's like it's an actual thing that you can interact with. Let me collect this. So that's 3 of them. I'm just missing 1 more, but there's also an area back here that I want to explore. Stupid poison water. This water's poisoned. Someone poisoned the water hole. No shit. And we go into this cave and we find the Shining Pond. And here we have the Nick Knife. That should be the final item I need to return to show. So now that we have that secret area, we can always fast travel to this swamp anytime we need to. So drop. A little bit less than half health from that distance, not bad. And I healed them just in time to go back into the poison water. I just hate how slow you move in water. Like, I know why they do it, it makes sense, but it's just mildly irritating when I just want to get to from point A to point B. It's like, man, I get it, buoyancy, water resistance and stuff like that, but man, I just want to get going. Aqua Nebula. And there's 1 more in this side. Honestly, nighttime might be the best way to traverse this place, not just for the prettier appearance, but the higher leveled enemies that aren't vision type enemies, honestly. Makes it easier to traverse areas without the quad wings being all over you. Being like, I want to suck your blood. Instead of like they were freaking bats. I don't even know what animal to classify the quad wings as. They look like weird frog bats or something. I don't know, or owl bats. I think they're supposed to be like this world's version of an owl, but it's a hell of an owl. We will go this way. Leave me alone!
if I go through here, I will find them. Look at all these Ignas. They're so ignorant. Dropped. Alright, that's one down. Two down. We're pretty damn higher level than these guys, so not a problem. Look at that. All in one go.
Don't get cocky. Stay focused. Stay sharp. Yes, sir.
Stay focused. Stay sharp. Ooh, aggressive Cornelius. I don't need to interact with him at all. Oh, he found me. Alright, it's just you? Okay, it's just you then. I can handle that. Look at this. Maybe I can't. Dan Ben, you're supposed to be my dodge tank. A resisted. Shit. Now let's try this chain attack here. Alright, so gonna start with dealing some bleed damage. Shulk giving some backslash. Rhine, sword drive. Alright, gonna try and blossom dance here. It's gonna do quite a bit of damage to Rhine, but he'll survive. Oh, he's switching it to me? Crap! I fucked up. I effed up because I got surprised. This is definitely going to kill me. And I don't have the... Come on, kill him! He's almost dead, guys! He's almost dead! Fuck! I almost had him. Almost had him. I was so close. But they couldn't just give it to me. Fuck! Wait, let me recover. Before I try to take this poison on all on my own. Alright, now we're going. See, and now it's daytime, and now the quad wings are gonna freaking be annoying as hell. The only reason I'm fighting these things is because I know for a fact I'm gonna need their drops for a quest later on. Activate Peerless to increase my strength. That way I can do as much damage as possible. Drop his defense and his attack. Why am I getting attacked by everything right now? Thank you for the Monado speed. Not sure how much it helps though. Definitely not going to help against this. Give him an auto shield. I just don't want to deal with it right now. I ain't doing shit. Strength down. Fearless. This should do it for the Brog. Back Froggy down. Thank God Ryan is taking all the aggro now. This thing's immune to break and topple, so there's not much I can do about that. Just do as much damage as possible at this point. Ryan is in trouble. But we won. Oh, Miss Rogals were part of the freaking... Rogal and Rogal Laxcrest are part of a... Oh yeah, it's part of a freaking side quest also. Got Claw.
The only reason I'm taking out these freaking frogs is because I know for a fact I'm going to need their drop for a quest later on. So I might as well nip it in the bud now. Fearless. Gale Slash into Worldly Slash to drop his defense and his his strength. Just make him do less damage and make him easier to kill. From here, just auto attack. Wait for Gale Slash to come up again. See if I can break him with... No. Whatever, close enough. He died anyways. More sticky mucus. Mistrogal. You're too far away. I'm not gonna bother. Hey, Alex, you're here. Oh. Right when you got here, I started to get chased by an enemy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. There we go. Alright, we're good. Now I can see. So are you open to Discord or are you just going to be in the chat today? I mean... Alright. Ooh, crap. Wait. No. I'm getting something set up, game. Don't do that to me.
Hey.
Hey. You caught me right when I got caught by this
No,
thing.
I saw.
Not ready. Not ready. Not ready. Wait, who's he? Oh, he's targeting Shulk.
Leave the kids. Fuck them kids.
Hey, if he's targeting them, it makes it easier for me to get away, you know?
I mean, exactly. Similar concept earlier when I was playing Dark Souls.
Wait, what happened there?
Oh, somebody decided to invade my world as I was trying to explore and get to the second bonfire, which means that I can't activate that bonfire, which is very annoying for me. Luckily, I didn't even have to fight them. I just led them to an area with some big fucking bad guys and let them take care of it.
Hey, whatever works, you know? Why do the work yourself if you can make someone else do it
Pretty
for you?
much. I'm also ridiculously overpowered for, like, PvE early game, but not so much PvP. So I'd rather not. I'd rather not mess with other players right now, especially since I've restarted the game, like completely new game, not new game plus. And most people who are online are still, like, expert players.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm just a filthy casual. Leave me alone.
And this is why I don't play online on a lot of stuff anymore.
I know there's an option turned off for Dark Souls. I just never even think about it because it's just, it's just default and it doesn't.
Ow.
Oh, yikes! But it doesn't affect the gameplay that much, unless somebody randomly invades your world.
And even then, it's just one little section, right?
Yeah, and you could theoretically go through the entire world, like, and avoid them. But until they're dead, somehow, you can't access any of the things you need to, like, heal or level up.
That freaking sucks.
You're expected to die. That's just the game.
That is true.
Also, I'm so sorry.
It wouldn't be Dark.
I'm trying to, like, hold in my burst, and I just finished eating, and it's hard. I'm sorry.
I burp on my string all the time. I have the same problem. Your excuse.
It was so good, though. I regret nothing.
What'd you have?
I made Taiwanese Szechuan noodles.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're fucking
good.
dope as hell.
So how do you make that?
Well, I get a pack of noodles from this company called Asha. They make like ready-made Taiwanese noodles. And they have a little sauce pack in there, which is good, but like not all of them are great, but the Szechuan one is. Then I just make those. I stir them up with a little sauce
Sweet, you got
packet.
shield bash.
And then I add some cooked beef marinated with soy sauce, some green onions. I like a soft-boiled egg in there myself, just because I like the taste and the texture. And then some sesame seeds. It's just a really simple noodle bowl. I should put more veggies in there, but I want more meat this time.
Gotta have the meat.
Do. All about that meat. As you level up the bone upper.
I did level up the bone upper because bone upper is good. And it only gets better after this. Alright. Let's go, Shala. Metal Blast. Cure Bullet.
So the name of the game today is Sidequesting, huh?
For the most part, yes. Because generally how I do it is that I do one big story area.
Yeah.
And then I go back and get side quests because basically the way this game works is that after every big story beat, new side quests open up.
Oh, nice. That's
so
perfect.
I just I'd take as many as I could.
That's perfect for someone like me. I cannot play games linearly. I have to do everything I can do before moving on with the plot.
Oh, 100%.
I had the Master Sword before I'd ever taken on one boss in Breath of the Wild.
Really?
Yeah, I was just trying to get bodied. Just trying to get ribbled.
I didn't even discover the fucking Cookiery Forest until like after the second boss I took down.
Nah.
I'm like, oh snap, this is here. I made it to the end. Oh snap, the Master Sword.
Nah.
I didn't even know the Master Sword was a thing in that game.
I was just obsessed with doing like everything in the towns that I was in and surrounding areas and exploring. I had to activate all areas of the map first, and I got sidetracked at shrines. I did a bunch of shrines before I moved on with the plot. And then I realized that I had enough hearts to get the Master Sword, and so I went to the Kurok Forest and got the Master Sword.
Did you cheat the game, or did you actually have enough hearts? Oh yeah, you can't cheat the game.
I was like,
that's
how
right.
do you?
You actually have to have 10 hearts.
How do you cheat the game?
I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking. I survived. For some reason, I was thinking that you could use like the food to get the hearts, but then I remember I was like, no, they actually had a failsafe to prevent that.
Yeah, it has to be your actual hearts.
Like I think they insta killed you if you tried to.
I don't think they.
If you tried.
I don't.
If you try to get the Master Sword with less, because you died basically.
I mean, well, yeah.
If you try to get the Master Sword without it.
I've seen that happen. I've never experienced it personally, but it did happen while Aaron was playing. So.
Why are they so spread apart?
I know that it kills you if you don't have enough hearts, but it just like slowly drains your hearts. I don't know what happens if you have any extra hearts from like food or something.
I think it just immediately takes them away.
Probably. It's like, bitch, you thought. And then you die and lose them anyway.
Yep. And you gotta waste another food item just to get them back again.
Thankfully, cooking is fun in Zelda, so...
Oh yeah,
it's a very simple mechanic, and they did it so perfectly. Like, I'm kind of picky about cooking or potion making, alchemy, like mechanics in games, and I feel like for the Breath of the Wild, that was the perfect mechanic for cooking.
I cooked one dish the entire game, and that was the freaking hearty radish dish, where it's just 2 hearty radishes in there and then go.
Do you ever do the Master Sword Trials?
I started like the first. I only made it through like 3-4 waves before I'm like, I'm okay, I'm done.
Really?
Before I got my ass whooped.
So, well, I beat them, and there's as you're dungeoning, as you go through these levels of the dungeon, because it's essentially what it is. It's a classic dungeon crawl. You get to stopping points, rest points, I guess. After, oh my gosh, was it like 12 or 15? I don't remember. But after you're just absolutely at the brink of death and the defeat, there's just no going on. They do give you a rest stop with a cooking pot and a bunch of little items that you can cook into health restoring items, and those get you through the trials. I won't say easily, but like you definitely doing it without it would be a lot more aggravating.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, I don't think I made it to the rest stop before I died, and then I started playing something else afterward. Like I took a break and then I started playing something else. So I do
it takes dedication. It definitely takes the you have to be prepared for this is all I'm doing in Zelda today. Is just going through these dungeons. So eventually
I have a bad I have a bad habit of not going back to play DLC even though I always buy it.
I can relate. It's so hard.
I still haven't played the damn Ashen Wolves DLC for freaking 3 Houses.
Speaking of Souls games, I have the DLC for Bloodborne's not a Souls game, but I have the DLC for both Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2, and I'm just now getting into one of the DLCs for Dark Souls 3, and then I gave up because everything there just insta-killed me.
Did you not have the good enough equipment, or is it
I
just how it is?
I need to get good is what needs to happen. I'm at a point where leveling becomes harder and harder because you need more and more souls, and it's possible.
Right.
But I also.
But it's just a grind.
It's a grind. Like it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to do a grinding day or two, so I can get the souls and allocate them properly too. Because that's the other thing. The stats that I have were really good for early mid game, but I'm late game now. I mean, especially now that I'm accessing the DLC.
And they have to be optimized a different way.
Yeah, I've relied mostly on one pointy stabby weapon, and the areas that I'm in need, the areas that I go to for the DLC require a bit more broad of range, slashy, if you will.
You need a freaking.
I need like a broadsword or something.
Naginata or
yeah.
something. Oh snap!
Oh no!
Choke! He's okay.
Is he?
I mean, I can believe, right? Right back at you, Shulk. That is what friends are for. You saved Zazadan's life. Zazadan don't have to die now. Thank you so much. Zazadan give you this as thanks. Get used to this guy. He has like 5 quests right now, back to back to back. Instead attack Zazadan, so scary. Zazadan no can go out. That is indeed a problem. We can't just abandon them, ain't that right?
They're all so bouncy.
They are. They're so adorable. Even when they're evil.
They're just constantly in a state of throwing that ass in a circle.
I don't want to go out until it's safe. You can help Zazadan. You saved Zazadan's life. It's your job to keep Zazadan safe. Why are all the Nopon we meet so weird?
I don't know.
Would you rather we hadn't saved you? Zazadan only joking. Zazadan really grateful. There are still lots Zazadan has to do. Yeah, I knew you were joking.
A lot Zazadan has to see. Zazadan wants to travel the world.
Zazadan does not want to be a monster's appetizer.
Zazadan does not want to travel the world, excuse me.
Zazadan no can go out. It's still too dangerous. Monsters that attack Zazadan are near glowing obelisks. They ogre bunyas. Zazadan wants you to kill them. Ogre bunnies, basically.
That was probably the laziest naming so far.
Bunyas?
The ogre bunyas, yeah.
Should I drop? Should I drop?
Do a flip.
I'm alive.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
Luckily, everything I need to kill is like right in front of his cave, so I don't have to go far. Time to commit bunny genocide.
It's the most adorable genocide.
The Great Bunny Massacre 2020. One down. I need to kill 8 of these things.
They use their tails.
Yes,
They use their tails to club you.
They have prehensile tails with that they use to grab clubs and freaking mechon parts to smack us over the head with.
It's so cute.
It's also relatively irritating considering I'm about to die.
Well, yeah, I could see how that would be irritating.
This is why not having a healer kind of sucks. But I want to fight with you guys, so I will deal with the pain.
I mean, yeah, and you regain health, so like, just don't die. Have you ever considered not dying?
I mean, I considered it once. I gotta say, it's harder than it looks.
That's what I've heard. And it seems to be the popular thing nowadays, is everybody just dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my venture into the topical. Didn't quite work out. Just made me sad.
I mean, I was trying to go for a joke with it, and I'm like,
It's like, oh.
I don't feel right.
Oh, that's... Oh. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no. I mean, I already got called out for being insensitive once. I don't need that to happen twice.
Did you? What happened?
I work. It's a work thing. So I work for like video production at my job. It's a side thing. It's not my actual job, but we have like a little video production thing, and we put out a video. And let's just say, in hindsight, it was a pretty insensitive video to post.
Oh.
It was like a skit thing that we were doing, but it ended up being like making fun of the people who were like the way the skits were made was that we poked fun at the people who were protecting themselves during COVID, so it came across as really insensitive.
Oh, I getcha.
Yeah. So it's like we had to take that down and put an apology out, and I'm like, nah, I get it. I was like, I understand everything that's going around, and yeah, we shouldn't have made this, and I shouldn't have put it out. So. Well, you live in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree per se, but I will say that like, it's more about timing than anything, because I'm sure, however insensitive people actually viewed it, like, give it another year or two, and it wouldn't have been a big deal. Like.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah, it's just
that things are happening in the moment, probably.
Yeah.
I think people are too scared to take a joke right now is what's happening. Which is really unfortunate.
That's part of it, and also it's one of those things that if you do make a joke about it, like, I mentioned this to a bunch of people when we were talking about this, is like, you can make offensive and controversial joking, like, that's not an issue.
Yeah.
The issue is trying to do it in the right way that's with tact and that's clever, that's clever and funny.
Yeah, I've always liked the phrase, like, punching up instead of punching down with offensive humor.
There you go.
Like, you can, if you know your audience and if you have a foundation and a relationship with your audience, you can, like, make fun of them. But if you're using that relationship to make fun of other people, like, that are, if it's punching down,
to have nothing to do with it,
And it's also like it's a power imbalance too. Like, I'm sorry, it's never not going to be funny to joke about rich people. Like, it's just not. They're real people. They have real lives and they have emotions. Okay, but they also own, like, the top 1% owns more wealth than half of the population on Earth. Like, they can take a joke.
Yeah.
But making fun of, God, as an example. I mean, I guess people who are scared of COVID, like that encompasses a lot of people, some of whom don't actually have any protections for themselves to, like.
Or there are people that have been personally affected by it.
Yeah.
Like legit, and at that point, it's like what? Because I was the editor of the project, and while I was editing, I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling uncomfortable while editing this, and that's not a good sign.
But you gotta take a chance sometimes, and you learned what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, too, like, cancer is a really, like, it's a big deal. Everybody's knows somebody who's been affected by cancer, or they themselves have been personally affected by cancer. So, are we allowed to joke about it? I think yes. You just have to know your audience and know that somebody is not going to be in the right headspace to take that joke.
Yeah, and again, it's all about how you tell a joke too.
True. Instead of like making sure that you're not poking fun at like the people being hurt rather than just the situation itself.
Yeah. So that's the thing I pointed out too in the end, is that I just don't think we did it right, basically. I think everything we said and we tried to do like was wrong, basically. Like we were all in the wrong at that point, so. Because I watching the footage again, it's like it's not that funny either. So it's like we failed at being funny and we failed at being sensitive. So what did we do right?
Take what you do right, move forward. Like you said, live and learn.
Yep. Where am I going now?
You got a cat. You got a humming cat. Well, what could that possibly be used for?
No idea. I don't know if we do quests with that thing. Whew, I got a lot of stuff here. I'm missing one thing. Blue turnip, cute parsnip. What makes it cute? Pleasing to the eye and very sweet. Okay, I guess. Poisonous gourd. Cook it to make a bitter condiment. Humming cabbage. Eating it makes you want to spontaneously start singing.
Okay, no lie. I have had food that makes me want to sing, and that's super gay, but it's just taste. When you get food that speaks to you, you're just like like it's magical.
Oh man, calm down there, Selena Gomez. Humming cat, a cat with hot mottled red paw pads.
Aww.
What does the word mottled mean? I've never seen that word in my life.
Mottled, it's like spotted.
Okay.
It's like speckled, like smeared. You could say that a calico cat is mottled.
Okay, that makes sense. Also, the humming cat meows in pleasing harmonies.
I don't know how I would feel about that.
We see like two humming cats and just meow meow.
I'm picturing the fucking Meow Mix commercial. The meow 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 meow.
Oh man.
That's the only song they know.
Okay, so what do they name this one? Dunban fretted over what to call this. An overly tiny cup of obscure usage. A pauper's cup. And then obviously the happy carnival that Ryan was laughing when he named it.
God.
I love these descriptions. I have to... Remember that thing I was running away from?
Yeah.
This last quest he gave me, I have to fight it.
Oh. Fun.
Where is it, though? That is the question. Not you.
He's around. Waiting. Watching.
That'll make it easier to find him.
True.
Oh, I'm in the wrong. I'm at the wrong landmark.
You're just.
No wonder I couldn't
You're
find
just
him.
entirely in the wrong place. He's like over there waiting.
This
like,
guy. No, wait.
He's like, this
Well, my healer.
fucking bitch made me wait.
Jesus Christ, he does a lot of damage.
Don't get hit.
That's easier said than done. I don't have enough agility to actually make use of Dunban's stupidly high agility. Stat.
Whoa.
Wait, what did I get? Critical condition. What the hell does that even mean? I'm about to die, aren't I?
Is he regaining health? Hang on.
Dunban?
No, the bad guy.
Nah.
No.
He's losing health.
It looked for a second to my blind
Yeah,
eyes
fearless.
that he could possibly be regaining health. Which would be probably just the
that would
worst.
suck. That would suck.
Maybe the worst way that could go.
Ow, ow. Okay,
I mean, you're halfway there.
bleed. Shyla. Party heal, go.
Forget doing damage. Heal
Yes!
us. Yes. Okay.
I can keep going. I love that.
I mean, you made it.
I can keep going again.
You made it halfway. So.
Whew. Did a decent amount of damage to that chain
Nice.
attack. Good shit. Now I have to stay alive. That's the important
I
thing.
mean, you can do it. You didn't need to party heal until he was about half health, and now you've chain attacked him past that.
Now my issue is shit. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay, I know exactly what to do for this. Schultz, get your butt over here. I need to use one of your arts. There you go. An auto shield. Come on. Okay, cool. We're safe. So the fact that when it's a white art that has a Roman numeral next to it, if Shulk's Monado shield art is at a high level equal to or higher than it, then it drops its power to 1.
That is helpful. Oh, just don't die right at the. Oh, thank God.
That was a close one. But I got it, and who got an art? Dunban got an art. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Serene Heart. Alright, this is actually going to be useful. Serene Heart increases my dodging. Later on in the game, it's not going to be nearly as useful, but for right now, when I don't have a lot of agility gems...
Yeah, when you're still trying to level him specifically.
Yes. The hardest part about using these characters is when you know how to use them with their full equipment. Relearning how to learn them before they get that equipment is a lot harder. What is over here? What is this? Oh, it's the rear door key. Sweet. So, I don't know if you remember last time, one of the Napon merchants' friends got kidnapped. And that was another quest that we had to do.
Okay. I did not remember them getting kidnapped. I just remember them having you kill monsters and fetch things.
Yes, there was a Napon the named Kacha that got kidnapped.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Are we saving her now? Him? Her? It?
It, because I don't remember if it's supposed to be a boy or a girl. So we're saving it. No, I'm going to go back to Zazadon and just finish Zazadon's quest real fast.
That's fair, considering all the work you just did.
Because he still has like 2 other quests for us, I think.
Jesus.
Zazadon still no feel well. Why does Zazadon still feel bad even though he rests so much? Really strange.
He's being poisoned.
No, they're more than... I mean, you're not that far off.
Bug, really? That was just off the cuff. Who's poisoning these cute little dumplings? Oh, don't tell me. Just
I'm not going to say anything.
that is indeed a problem.
If no have medicine, Zazadan. Do you really feel that bad? Don't you think you should go back to your people? Zazadan no can go. Zazadan feel too ill to go. Maybe your wound got infected. Zazadan drink Napon potion, make illness and injury get better. It should be outside of back exit of cave near Napon merchant camp. Alright. Sorry. At least he apologizes for making us do so much shit. Over here. Now, what's the right way to get into that place? That's the right way. I'm going the wrong way. Fantastic. You're gonna attack me, aren't you? Of course you are. I don't feel like dealing with you right now. Ah, too high level, they won't bug me.
Scaredy
So as soon as you get as soon as you get like 5 levels, I think is the magic number. 5 levels above whatever the level of the enemy is, they don't even bother you anymore.
They recognize your strength.
Yep. Unless they're unique monsters. If they're unique monsters, you could be level 100 and they'll be level 1 and they'll still target you.
Like
their name is their pride.
Like that fucking bug catcher kid from the Pokemon games. You come back.
Oh, you got a storm coming to you.
Go, Caterpie! Meanwhile, you've just finished capturing Pokemon God.
Go, my level 100 Arceus.
Yeah.
I wonder how many kids' dreams we destroyed. Like, how many virtual kids' dreams we destroyed like that.
I mean, yeah, because that's such a savage move. Like, if you just beat him with a regular Pokemon that's over-leveled, like, he sends out his level 5 Caterpie and you send out a level 40 Rhyhorn or something like that, then that would motivate him to get better, I feel, right?
Yes.
But
you send out Pokemon God against him, and he's like, why the fuck do I even bother at this point?
yeah, who at that point, why does anybody bother against you? You have Pokemon God. They send out their team of level 100 Pokemon. Okay, you send out your team of level 100 legendaries. Why does anybody fuck with you at that point?
Only people from alternate universes who also have Pokemon God can stand a chance.
God.
You can use red Polynarb to make amazing thing. Here, Zazadan give you one. Try dipping it in Shining Pond. Maybe something good happens.
Maybe.
You certainly do seem excited. I would be lying if I said I was not intrigued.
Maybe something horrible happened.
Great.
We don't know.
Once you see what it make, you want more and more. It's really that amazing. I must admit that I've never heard of it before. Zazadan only telling you because he trusts you so much. So you should trust Zazadan. You will see amazing thing I want you to make.
I immediately trust Zazadan less.
Don't lose red pollen orb. Alright, so apparently this thing called a pollen orb, when I take it to the Shining Pond, which is a secret location by the way, it turns into wine. No, I'm playing. It turns into something that looks like food.
A fairy fountain?
Let's go back to see Zazadan. High more caviar. This basically is a fairy fountain, honestly.
Ooh, caviar. Have you ever?
I've never had caviar. No, I have never had fish eggs.
Not even with
good?
sushi.
If I have, I don't remember.
Have you ever had sushi?
I don't remember it being as in a sushi.
Not traditional caviar, but have you ever had sushi that has those little red, like crunchy little orbs?
I've had one that has like orange ones.
Yeah.
I think it's called like Masego or whatever it's called.
No, it's the shoot. Let me look it up.
Because I might have.
I just like fish eggs. Are a part of some sushi. Like they'd like to put it on certain kinds.
There was a part of me
Tobiko.
that was hoping that monster would follow me all the way inside. Was it?
Tobiko.
Tobiko. Oh yeah. I've had that.
Yeah. I like how they pop.
Oh.
I like how they pop in your mouth. They're salmon.
Oh.
They're
I was about to say sushi pop rocks.
pretty much. They're flying fish roe, and then Masago is Kaplan roe, and then Ikura is salmon roe.
Damn it, Salmon Row just reminds me of Persona 5. Because one of the characters is adamant that they want their salmon roe.
My salmon roe too. It's really delicious.
Too bad. It looked like you don't understand how good it is. If you don't understand, give Zazadan high more caviar. If Zazadan try to go make it, monsters attack him. Zazadan glad you made it. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. It's so good you don't understand. Zazadan no help it if you don't understand.
Yeah. I've had caviar a couple of times. I prefer roe.
You're still not. Oh yeah, there's one thing here.
Oh,
There's
one.
other thing.
Yeah. Now you must fight God.
Wait, when did this happen? When did God become a part of this game?
Right when I asked you.
It's just because
right
monsters
when I
think
asked you to
Zazadan
fight
look
him.
delicious. That's simple. We just have to deliver it. Just take high more caviar to Nappa named Dedeba. Dedeba lived far, far away from Satoru Marsh. Zazadan think you might meet Dedeba. Easy job for you, right? Zazadan be happy if you do. So you're banking on us at some point in our travels to meet this one Nappan who wants this high more caviar.
Yep.
I've heard of trust, and I've heard of blind faith, and I've heard of stupidity.
He's got a little of
You
all
take your
three.
pick which one this
He's
falls
got a little
under.
bit of all three.
So we got the high more caveat. Okay, so finally, this is one quest we're not going to finish until later because, like you said,
You might meet him later.
Dedeba is far, far away.
Yeah.
All right, so it's on this side. All right, so now we're going to go save that one Nappan. So there's this giant shrine over here, temple thing, that the Ignas have commandeered and taken over. So that's where that one Nappan got kidnapped. And we could go through the front door, but then we'd have to deal with about 10 Ignas, along with a unique monster Igna that's about level 35.
Pass.
Or, says the seal.
God damn it.
That was a sweet laugh of Zack and Cody reference. I can go through the back door. Hey guys, how you doing?
That's what she said.
Damn it. You're a little bit too slow. Katja told secret to Ignas, but Katja's so happy you came to save her. Okay, she's a her. Now Katja can go back to see Bokoko. Thank you so much.
Kill her. She's a traitor.
What level are you? Okay, 31. Okay, so he's not that bad.
Or I guess
still,
you could just.
I'm not about to fight.
Oh, really?
I mean, I can take each of these one at a time.
I mean, he knows too much.
Come and get me! Come and get me!
God damn.
I'm about to fight these all at once. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I do want them all targeting me, but I want Peerless. Oh, thank you, Charlotte.
I can't even tell what's happening.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Activate Serene Heart because I need to start dodging now.
This is how I fucking played Dark Souls. Just try to get them down in a tunnel and pick them off one by one. Except you've placed yourself in the middle of them all.
Charlotte, help me out here. If I have my healer, I'll be fine. Famous last words.
Ooh.
Fearless. Thank you, Charla. Thank you, Charla. Ooh, save my butt. Save my keister.
You're good.
Oh, Charlotte's topple. Charlotte's topple. Crap, crap, crap. All right, you know what? I hate that I have to waste it on this, but I kind of have to at this point.
But will it work?
I doubt it. Give me that heal. I didn't care about the damage. I just wanted to heal. All right, another one down. Why are you targeting Charla?
Always target the medic.
And she's dead.
It's a war crime, but if you target the medic, who's gonna heal the wounded? Nobody, that's who.
I was about to say, wait, what happened? Oh, they're doing their own chain attack.
Well, that's not ideal.
Charla died again? Jesus Christ. Stop targeting the medic. The sad thing that
It's like they have
the sad
no
thing is that
respect for the Geneva Convention.
oh shit.
You're so close, though.
He died anyways. No, I died. No, I died. Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
Hey. Did it
Can't
what?
wake up inside.
God damn it. I thought I had a bar of chain attack. What happened?
It looks like you didn't. So, okay, when you die, it takes you back all the way there. Do you have to...
It takes us back to the last landmark.
Okay, but does it take...
It respawns all the enemies.
Okay. That's not... What's...
Oh, what are you
trying
asking?
to think of what I'm trying to ask. Do you have to do the quest again?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Like right here, just she's already back.
Okay.
Kacha just came back, but it looked like Kacha told Igna's secret. Bokoko just got Kacha safe.
Don't worry about it. It was nothing.
Bokoko no know what Ignas want to know. Bokoko just feel so happy you saved Kacha.
Got a bunch of good armor for that.
Yeah, what
do you got?
secrets does that little puffball know?
This is indeed a problem.
You all look young and strong. Bokoko wants you to find bedding. Bokoko give you a reward. Bokoko just wants to rest his old bones.
Aww. He's tired of throwing it back.
Yeah, I figured they'd have like less pain and joint issues if they just stopped twerking for like 2 seconds.
He wants to sleep on a soft duvet like us hom-homs.
Damn it!
I only got one of them completed.
You're close on the other ones, though. Well, kinda.
I need 3 of these. I need 2 of those. It's the Upacies that are generally the most annoying because they don't drop them for some reason. Could you tell me more?
Ignis wants to get Giant's treasure. They broke rocks blocking way and made path. They're so determined. It looked like they might get it.
Giants. Do they really exist here?
You saw when you saved Kacha. Ignis took Kacha to huge building.
I agree. A building of such size could only have been used by giants.
Incorrect.
I mean...
Incorrect.
I mean, other people can use them, but...
Wait.
Giant's key that Ignis wants is on High Place east of Dark Swamp. Kill them before they find it. Then you dig it up.
Clearly.
Use to open Hidden Door in Exile Fortress and investigate Altar.
Clearly, the Cathedral of Notre Dame is just a giant's place of worship. The
100%.
pyramids
That's
are
just...
so huge, they must be the roof of a giant's house.
That's what they want you to know.
It wasn't aliens, it was giants.
Exactly.
Ugh. Looks like a football fish.
A football fish?
Kinda. Oh.
Is that a thing?
I think I might have just been looking at its tail. Yeah. You've definitely seen a football fish before. Hang on.
I probably have. I just never put a name
out of the
to
water, it definitely doesn't, but it was in the water and I couldn't see its legs.
I need your This is gonna sound so wrong, but I need your damn seeds!
Please, give me your seed.
100%. I need it for a quest. I promise. I swear that's all I need it for.
Oh.
I need it for a side quest. God damn it! I don't want to deal with you. And Charlotte's about to die now because of it.
Charlotte seems to be, her favorite thing lately seems to be dying.
What I was trying to say before I got so rudely killed in the last fight was that healing what the okay, I'm not moving the controller. I'm not moving the controller. Now I am. What the hell? Dunban had the same thing, the same thought I had, and it's like, yes. Dunban's like, just slide on out of here.
The player's not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for them.
What the? I've never seen that happen before.
Fuck, that's funny.
Oh my god. I got so confused when I let the control stick go.
It's just ghost sliding away. Just bye-bye.
Dunban wanted to make the smoothest exit in Xenoblade history.
Oh my god, that was really good.
It's like, you think what Jesus and Michael Jackson did is impressive? Watch this!
Fuck! Everybody slide to the left. And keep sliding to the left. And slide to the left.
What about the right? No, only left. Alright, fine. Now I'll fight you. Let's see how I do it against an ether enemy. Oh, I need to topple you. Look at how much damage I'm doing to the damn thing.
Yeah, I was like, are you doing some kind of magic damage? How do you do physical damage against a nebula?
Yeah, it's super resistant against physical attacks. And at this point, I only have... Ow.
Rude.
It just said, fuck you. And at this point, I only have a total of about 2 or 3 ether arts. Yeah. This is why I don't fight these things all that often. It's like a war of attrition this early in the game. Before I get the specific party members that are ether based.
Before you get better, Charlotte.
Yes. I mean, ow. Freaking self-destructed.
Just like me after Taco Bell.
Everywhere. Oh man, relatable. But I still eat it though. That's the thing. I know what's gonna happen every time, and I'm like, you know what? I feel like Taco Bell today, knowing full well I'm going to be in the toilet like 10 minutes later.
That happens to me now. It used to happen to me every week. It happens to me now maybe once a month, a little bit longer if I'm lucky. Or I just get that immediate urge. I'm just like, no, it's got to be Taco Bell today. What's replaced it is Buffalo Wild Wings, actually.
Ooh.
They have a deal on Thursdays, which I'm taking advantage of tonight, as a little post-dinner treat. They have a post-dinner treat of wings. I'm fat, sorry.
I'm not judging. I applaud you.
They have a buy one get one free order deal for wings on Thursdays.
Ooh.
I don't know how long this goes on, but it's been happening every week for a little while. And you just order some wings and they give you double.
That sounds problematic for people who are on a diet.
It's dangerous is what it is.
Ooh, stay away from that one. Anytime a fast food place comes up with a deal like that, it's
horrifying. It's dangerous. It's like, how
yes.
dare you? I was so good.
It's like, you know I want this. You know. Why are you taking advantage of my...
They sent me... That's how I found out about it, too, is they sent me a fucking email, because I have the... I have the app. I have the Buffalo Wild Wings app. Don't look at me.
I have a Panda Express and Subway app. I'm in no position to judge anybody.
Like, I just... I just wanted the points so I could get some free wings eventually. And then they sent me an email. They're like, hey, we've got a special deal for Thursday now. We're doing buy...
You can have free wings now!
Yeah, how would you like free wings? And they
Yes.
probably wouldn't like me telling people this, but last time we did it, I actually did it with some friends, because that's a great bargain to feed a bunch of people. We were doing game night with some friends, and we ordered... I think like 40 wings. Like the order itself was 40 wings. And so we're expecting buy one, get one. They're gonna double our order. We're gonna get about 80 wings. That's...
So what happened?
They gave us 100.
Wait, what? Why?
I don't know, and I didn't mention it. And I'm just hoping it happens again.
At this point, like, don't question it, just roll with it.
Exactly. We started opening stuff and picking out the seasonings, and they gave us some, gosh, I think it was like lemon pepper. We ordered lemon pepper. I don't remember what it was, but there was a flavor there, dry rub there that we didn't order. And we were like, oh no, they fucked up our order. And then we unpacked everything, and we realized, no, we have everything that we ordered, and they doubled it, which means these are just extra.
So you got an extra 20 rings that you never even ordered. Of a flavor that you never even ordered.
It was...
You should have went to you should have got to buy a lottery ticket at that point.
God, I should have, right? Yeah, what would you do if you won the lotto?
Probably not be very responsible with my money at that point.
Well, okay, knowing that taxes take about half of it.
I mean, if I win like 5 million and taxes take half of it, that's still 2.5 million. Like, let's be honest.
That's true, but it's usually not that clean cut, and it puts you in a higher tax bracket as long as you have that money.
Oh, 100%. Like, you actually, if you ever do win the lottery, you actually do have to be super responsible, or else you're gonna fucking bankrupt yourself in the next few months to a year.
Yeah. My answer for winning the lottery is super boring, because it's not exciting at all.
Put it in savings.
I mean, you can't even put it in savings. Savings doesn't accrue interest in a way that like builds wealth.
There we go.
So I trade stocks.
Hmm.
So, and God, I'm old. Holy shit. I have stocks and a 401k. What is happening to...
You are adult.
Sorry, I just had that realization and...
I am an adult doing adult things now.
Anyway, it'd be about diversifying. I'd have to go one of two routes with it, and it depends on financially where everybody I care about is, because honestly, if I win a big enough lotto, that money's getting split between me and a bunch of people. So that way, not only do we get put in a too high tax bracket, but everybody I know then has money to fix the problems that are making us go bankrupt. Like,
right.
Everybody, if I could give everybody enough money to buy a brand new car that would function for the next 20 years, that would be one of the first things that I do. My buddy's got a daughter who he's working a full-time retail job, but that doesn't put away enough money for like a college education. So
right,
if I could set aside like a fund for her, that'd be something I'd do. My nana's dependent almost completely on her roommate, like both on her social security and her roommate's government pension. And her roommate doesn't get the medical care that she needs. She's schizophrenic and they can't afford a nurse. So I'd be getting that. So shit like that. It's super boring. It's not extravagant, but nobody really needs that much wealth. I just want to fix the issues that are present in my life and the people I care about.
That makes sense.
And maybe buy myself a PS5. It's just a little something.
Here's the thing, like, I know for a fact, like, I say I wouldn't be responsible with my money, and that's still probably true, but I'd still, like pay for stuff or buy things, or, like same thing, set aside money for certain things that I know people need.
Yeah.
Like, me being irresponsible with my money doesn't necessarily mean I'm just going to spend it all on myself.
Yeah, I get what you mean too, because like the other option is to completely invest it, like put it away into real estate or hire a lawyer to like help you find tax loopholes and shelters and stuff like that, offshore accounts, like hoarding wealth, and that would just make you feel icky. Like the money's.
It's like, then what's the point of
exactly
having
the
it?
money's not doing you any good. It's not doing your family any good. Like now you've just acquired wealth and you're hoarding it for what?
Just to feel better about
Just to
yourself?
say I have that money. It's also dangerous to have so much money, I feel like truly rich people who have wealth and like wealth management companies and stuff like that, they can figure out a way to protect themselves and their assets, but people like us, the little people, if we come into money, we got targets.
Oh yeah, we don't have anything to protect us because we don't have those rich people connections yet.
Oh,
We made him his bed.
that's like one of the most adorable little quests we've done so far. Just make an old man his bed. That's super sweet.
I mean, that's just there were quite a few quests that involve that. Well, not making bed, but there are quite a few quests
They're
that
just
are,
like cute and
that
sweet.
are like kind of wholesome like that. Yeah, they're just, like, call them wholesome. A lot of the early game quests are like simple stuff like a kid is, her dad is being overworked, so you bring her some like mints from a cave so that she pretends that she's like passed out or whatever.
Oh,
So
Jesus,
that he goes
what?
home because he's basically, she just fakes fainting so that her dad can come home because her dad hadn't gone home for like a few days because he's been working himself to the bone.
Well, I'm sure he's doing it to like provide for her.
Oh, 100%. Like he even mentions that, but even then he's like, yeah, I should probably go home every once in a while.
Ugh. I mean, to be fair, yeah, if you're absent to the point that your kid fakes an injury to get attention from you, that's pretty. Kids don't do that when they're well adjusted.
The hilarious thing about that quest is that's one of the first branching quests you get. So you have two options to do that. When you get, because the way the quest starts is that you get a vision that Giorgio passes out. Giorgio's the name of the restaurant worker. He passes out at some point, and he's like from exhaustion and stuff like that. So he hurts himself. And so you get a vision about that, and you have two options. You either talk to him about it, or you talk to his daughter about it. And the one that gives you the most affinity points and technically is the better route is to talk to the daughter about it so that she does that, as opposed to just straight up talking to him and telling him that he's working too much.
Oh. Well, we did another branching one earlier, right? With
Yeah.
medicine. With the little.
It was medicine or getting a lake drop to fix a book because Nappan would take it too literally, and they would drown themselves. So it was one of those. So in that case, the one that gave the most affinity points was actually helping the mom. Or not the mom, but the caretaker actually get better so that she can take care of him. And not change the book at all.
Let's use that last one.
So yeah, there are a lot of quests that
better
involve
parent.
that. there are some quests though that have branching options that you can't really tell which is the better option or not.
Let's stay alert.
Piece of cake.
I mean, that's what guides are for, I guess, but they really, in order to do that, you really gotta have a game that's replayable easily, because if a game doesn't have replayability value, then I'm not going all the fucking way back to pick the other part of the quest. I'm not saying this game is like that, I'm just saying, like, I've seen that mechanic in games where they're like, you can only do one, and it's important, and you're gonna have to replay the game in order to do the other one, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. So, I'm just gonna look up which is the better option.
And generally in Xenoblade, there's no like bad option, quote unquote.
That's good, at least.
And generally when it comes to which quest is better, there are specific ones that give you, like, sometimes they give you a little bit more money or better equipment, but a lot of times the decision just ends up being like a slightly different gem or something like that. Like, they still give you good rewards, they're just different, but not appreciably better in any way.
Oh, gotcha.
Attack plus. I'm just resetting up my party now. I don't know why I did that.
Okay, so I pulled
What?
up in the app to buy myself my chicken wings, right? And they only go up to 15 wings now.
Too many people.
Clearly, this is a popular promotion.
Damn it, the better weapons don't have 3 slots.
Damn, it was nice while it lasted. And 3's enough, honestly. Like, 3 sauce. It goes up to 15 wings, which means 3 sauces. Which means 30 wings, 10 each. That's not bad. I'm not saying I'm getting that. I'm just saying that, like, it's not terrible.
This one's better. I mean, you do what you gotta do. Strength up.
Ooh. What do I want to do? This is the truly Sophie's choice. Has nothing on this. Which wing sauce to get? Ugh. See, I'm torn because I just had something mildly spicy. Like, the Szechuan noodles, it's not spicy, I guess. I mean, maybe by white people standards it's spicy, but I eat spicy foods all the fucking time, so...
Yeah.
It's not... It's pleasantly spicy. It's flavorful more than it's hot, right? So I kind of want something a little bit hotter. But given that I just ate spicy food, do I really want to destroy my body? Is that what I'm committing to?
Now, you know your tongue can handle spicy foods. Can your stomach handle it?
Typically. There's a couple of things that absolutely fuck me up to this day. But have you seen the 2x spicy Korean ramen challenge?
I've seen it, but I've never done it before.
I have.
How was that?
Once. I've done it once.
How was that?
Well, I was cocky because I enjoy spicy foods and most of my ramen is spicy. I only eat non-spicy ramen when I'm like sick. But even then I eat spicy ramen to like clear my head. But
Interesting.
oh yeah, it feels really good to just get all the gunk out of your sinuses when you eat spicy food. So I got cocky and I just made it like normal with no extra seasonings or ingredients. I just made it direct from the package. I didn't add anything, I didn't take anything out. I just made it. And I sat down And I took a bite. And I was like, ooh, that's flavorful. Definitely hot right from the get-go. My mouth is on fire. Interesting. And I chewed it. And then I opened my mouth to take the second bite. And air hit my mouth. And I died.
It was one of those spicy.
It tricks you. You bite into it and you're like, yeah, this is definitely hot. But then as soon as air hits your mouth, you're just in pain. It remains the only ramen that I've ever bitched out on. I couldn't finish the bowl. I did get through like 2/3 of it, which makes me feel even worse that I bitched out. But I got through 2/3 of it.
You were almost done.
Yeah, but dude, I was crying. Literal tears and snot down my face as I was in just utter mouth pain. I had to get a tall glass of milk afterwards and like hold the milk in my mouth to cool down my mouth. And that didn't even work. It worked a little bit, but soon like the heat from the capsaicin in the ramen overpowered the milk and I'd have to swallow and do it again. So that's a level of spicy I can't do. After that, though, everything else seems not as spicy.
Jesus. Yeah, well, when you have the most spicy thing you could possibly ever have, like how far more can you go with that?
Like right now in my fridge, I have ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper hot sauces, and they are absolutely divine. But I definitely do not I definitely don't just let my guests have them willy-nilly. Like those are not the sauces that I'm like, oh yeah, try this. Like, no, you start with the jalapeno or the habanero and then tell me where you're at and I'll judge if you can take this.
It's like you don't want to give that kind of stuff to people who you know can't handle spicy food.
Which is most people I know, unfortunately.
Oh Lord.
You're so close. You're so close.
Am I though?
You're close to halfway.
Yes.
You're close to halfway is what I meant to say, but I think you're just saying you're close, you're so close, would be more encouraging. That mango habanero is looking good.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But I must.
Alright, what's it gonna be this time? Yeah, no.
How many times are we gonna watch this guy wreck your shit in a vision?
As many times as it needs before I actually knock him out. Cause fuck this guy.
See, you're closer now. You're doing real good.
Don't jinx me here. Fuck! That was one attack! Oh, fuck this. God damn, I hate these unique monsters.
You had less than a quarter health. You were so close.
That was one attack. Now, here's the thing. I know I could literally just do this and whoop his ass. But where's the fun in that? Like, I have enough side quest experience to where I can level it up to 3 levels higher than that monster, which makes the fight a lot more easier. But what the hell's the fun in that?
Not dying and having to go back and do it all again. But I get you.
But I get less experience, and I get less SP points, and I kind of like those.
Can you cheaty it where like you start the fight at a level and then change it to a lower level?
No, because you can't go into your menu during a fight in the middle of a fight.
Good. That's good. That would be game breaking. I just
Oh, 100%.
I just realized if they
There'd
let
be
you
no-
do that,
oh.
like that would absolutely break the game.
Yeah, so generally when I play this game, I try to keep myself either at the level of most of the strongest enemies or a little bit lower, just so I could get more like SP and stuff like that, skill points and stuff, so I can spend it on arts and
Yeah.
stuff.
No, it's a good strategy.
And it also makes fights a little bit easier, harder, I mean, so it gives me a nice challenge. Because, like I said, in the original game, they didn't have expert mode, so if you did all the side quests, it's like that meme you said, it's like, you're walking up like a Terminator up to some little kids. To every boss in this game.
Dude, boss,
And here we have the synchronized dance team.
I mean, they even all swing together. That's so nice. Good for well,
Right?
not all the time, I guess. They need to work on their synchronicity.
They need to work on their coordination in it. Their timing.
Come on, guys. You know the beat. It's not 1 2 cha cha. It's 1 2 cha cha cha. Come on.
Where the fuck are you going? What the
It's
hell?
just bye.
What are you doing? Wait. No. Get your butt back here. You're not going anywhere. He's not attacking either. What the hell is happening with... What is up with this
He
game
is
today?
literally
Look at
bitching
that.
out.
He's running into the wall and not doing anything. And then Charlotte's over here getting her ass kicked, unfortunately.
She's like, guys, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dead.
Dunban, take all the aggro, my friend.
All right, help me out here, my dude. Caribbean jerk sauce or mango habanero?
Go with the mango habanero.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Oh, damn it. Charlotte.
'Cause that means I don't have to share either.
Wait, what?
That means that I get to go out, like, later and I don't have to share. Because nobody
Fuck you.
in my house will eat mango habanero.
Too spicy?
Yeah. I don't know. I think Hunter might try it just for spice, like just for spite, spice and spite.
I was about to say just for spice.
Yeah.
I've never heard that phrase before.
Letters, words mixed up in head. Brain no think good when hungry.
I feel you. Ow. Miss. Miss. Miss! I miss the old Toad voice actor from the original Mario Party.
Do you?
It wasn't the nasally scream. It was a nice little cute. Whoa!
Oh, the original. Oh, okay. Sorry, I.
It wasn't the nasally.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Charlotte's down again. Target me, you son of a gun. I messed up. I used up my talent, and that's not what I wanted to do. Toppled. Now that he's toppled. Worldly Slash. Activate Peerless so I can get my strength up. Alright. And I get...
I thought we were done for.
Progress.
Progress. This should open the hidden door. Where is this hidden door you
I was
say?
like-
I'm gonna take the back entrance again. I don't feel like getting my ass whooped
I
again.
was like, wait a second. This should open the hidden door. Have we come across a hidden door?
No, but I'm cheating because I've already played this game before, so I know exactly where it
Okay. So this is one of
is. This is one of those.
things that if you're playing this for the first time like me, if my character saw that, like, it's this should open the hidden door. I'd be like, what the fuck do you know that I don't?
Yeah, and even veterans of the game and stuff like that forget this every once in a while. Like, I came back to this game and I was like, wait, where is this again? I know it's somewhere here, but I couldn't remember. But you're gonna freaking laugh when you see exactly where it is. Like, you see the markers up there. The quest marker. Hey guys, how you doing?
Boy.
Thanks for beating my ass last time.
Yeah. This is
Is this wall right behind the wall right behind the throne?
Oh my god.
It took me a while to remember that. I was like, where is this? I'm like, is there something on the wall? There is something on the wall. Hey, Alex.
What's up?
You remember that one orb I got that I told you if you were arachnophobic?
Uh-huh.
We need to set an offering to this
Well.
place. Oh, you saved yourself.
Well, now I'm prepared, too, so it should be fine.
Yes. Got something. Katja thought Ignis would get stuck there. Katja tell you about it next time. Thank you for protecting the treasure. Next time? No, you tell me now, bitch. Recovery up 4 gems. Sweet. You tell me now. You found out the altar has a secret, right? Just put offering on altar. Offerings and rituals and things very important for giants. They so mysterious. Same true for ruins everywhere. So they may have been big, but they valued rules and orders. Maybe that's how giants were. But Katja think they're also giants who fought white spiders. I see. I suppose they were all different just like us. Maybe we need to put Giant's Mirror on altar. Daksha's shrine on the Bionis leg, not far from here. So that thing I got from the from that one spider that I showed you guys was that Giant's Mirror. So I already got that.
Okay.
Not a problem. Consider it done. So yeah, that's what that spider was guarding. It was guarding the mirror that I need to put in an offering to this place to get whatever was in that chest. So now I go back to the chest and open it and finally get finished with this quest.
Not gonna try to take revenge on the Ignis? Not gonna try to kill that one?
I don't know if I want to beat my head against the wall.
I mean, this is for side questing. That's what this time is for.
To be fair, the unique monsters are completely optional. This particular, I don't have to kill this monster for quest. If I want to kill it, it's for
it's for personal gain.
It's personal though. You are right. It's
for
personal.
your personal pleasure, not because you have to, but because you want to feel the life leave his body with your bare hands.
You are right. But after this.
After this. God, it's so pretty up here.
100%. I freaking love this area. A strange object has emerged. Daring of the Giants. Check it out. Fuck you, game!
There's multiple?
There's 3 of them! Leave me alone! Oh, thank God.
Can they not follow you down there?
Oh, what happened last time didn't happen. Because you know how I'm playing on this on the other file?
It did follow you?
The last... Yeah, one of them literally followed me all the way down here. To the point where I was trying to escape and that rear door was closed. Like that.
Enough.
And I can't
I
can't interact with it. I can't interact with anything when I'm being targeted by a fight. So I had to fight in this small space that giant ass spider. I ended up killing.
It's because I'm here.
I ended up killing it.
It's because I'm here and God
I ended up
loves
killing
me.
it, but man, like I said, go buy a lottery ticket. Oh man. All right, cool. So let's go finish this quest out. White spiders came out when you put mirror on Tried. Katja don't know about that. But you got betrayed,
Sure,
right?
you
Huh,
didn't
a
know
strange thing.
about that.
At the daring of the giants. Katja glad Ignis no get slimy mitts on such amazing thing. Don't worry about it. It was nothing.
You know, it would have been way easier for them to not get their hands on it if you didn't tell them about it. Gotcha.
But then I die. Katja retorts. But then Katja would be dead.
And?
But Daring of the Giants no use by itself. You should take it. It definitely come in handy at Giant's Ruin somewhere. You should think, Katja.
That's some ballsy
Double attack 4!
That's some ballsy shit. You should thank me for putting your life in danger. Because I'm letting you have this relic that you rightfully earned.
To be fair, we wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't for
To
Katja.
be fair.
Alright. So now I'm actually going to go backwards.
Alright, where the fuck do I live?
We in the colonies now. Ooh, it's this quest. You ever heard of a mobile furnace? Well, after years of research, it's now possible to shrink furnaces. I reckon I could make a one if I had all the right parts. It's a shame, because there's just one part I ain't got. Wait a minute, you can get me it. It's called this ultra-small reactor. They developed it in Colony 6 to use it in ether mining. Finding one could be tough after what happened there, though. I did hear that some people are looking to fix up Colony 6. If that colony can get back on its feet, you might get one there.
Do we have to talk to Juju?
Yes. Short answer is
no.
yes. Also, this quest right here, I can't get till I'm level 40.
Please, no.
One thing that is mildly irritating about this game and the way like quests and things work.
Mildly.
There are people that pop up during the day and at night. Ooh, a couple of quests I can do. Actually, I can't.
Day and night.
And oh, I was like, what? I saw 2 green dots falling behind me. I was like, what the hell? It's these 2 kids.
You wacky
So-
kids. Making me think that there's an enemy.
So to increase your affinity in the colony itself, and like by extension get more quests.
Mm-hmm.
Like every time after a quest or after a story segment, you kind of have to talk to everyone at least twice to make sure that they don't have a new affinity line that they can open up.
You know, playing this, I'm not just saying this because I've been playing it recently, but this actually has a lot in common with the Souls games. In that regard too, like you, except for the fact that the Souls games, you don't have to know anything about the lore. You can just kind of push through killing things until you kill the final thing. But if you talk to people, like the only way to actually activate plot lines is to talk to people and to keep talking to them a couple of times until something actually triggers. Like if you just talk to someone once and nothing happens,
Like that,
yeah.
see?
Yeah. If you talk to someone once and nothing happens, then walk away, then you could miss something. Whereas you just talk to them again. Yeah.
So sometimes you don't know that 2 people know each other, 2 people related to each other until you talk to them multiple times and then they mention them and then they have an affinity arc and sometimes that's enough to start quests.
Neat.
Who did you? No one important. You're the one that I saw. Marcia. Oh, you. Okay, you weren't here for the first stream. So this lady adopted a Napon.
Okay.
And she has a human kid.
Okay.
And she treats a Napon like shit. She treats a Napon like shit. And she makes it plainly obvious that she likes the human child more. And he's not even a child. He's like a young adult at this point. But regardless.
So what was the quest line then?
The first quest was us taking biscuits that she made to the older kid.
To the human kid,
Yes.
but not the
I
Napon.
don't believe it. There's no quest. Oh yeah, and this lady, I got a quest where her son left on a quest and he hadn't come back yet, and
Oh, he's dead.
she says that she says she knows what happens, but she would like if we found anything of him to bring it back to her. And we found his armor, gun, and knife. The knife in particular, we found it in Satoral Marsh, which is why I couldn't complete this quest until now.
Gotcha.
Or at least some part of him has returned to the place he grew up. For that, I am very grateful.
Kinda. I mean, he's
And the quest is
still
completed.
super dead, lady. Like, you know that, right?
I mean, at least you have something to remember him by, right?
I mean, you can't remember your own son?
Oh, I need another female party member. That particular quest with these two girls takes the longest. I don't believe you were here for that one either. So basically, these two girls are having a slap fest between who's better between Shulk and Ryan. One girl likes Shulk better, and the other girl likes Ryan better.
Hey, yeah.
So Shulk and Ryan are Shulk. Your quest is to show them that guys can be like best friends no matter what, and that Shulk and Ryan don't argue all the time. So you have to build Shulk and Ryan's friendship to level 4, which I have done. They're at level 5 right now, which is what that heart is. They're at max.
Oh, I just thought it meant that they were boyfriends.
I mean, if you want to believe that.
It's not about what I wanted to. That's what I thought. I assumed that from their dialogue and conversation. I can be wrong about that.
Nah, the game makes it clear that they're just bestest of friends.
Just guys being dudes.
Basically. So I already did that, but then, so the quest is with one girl, and she says, "Okay, yeah, you and Ryan are best of friends. Go show the girl." And you show the girl, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool. You guys are friends. Can girls be friends the same way?" And then you get another node that says you have to. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, Brian. I just noticed the chat right now. I was so talking about the game. No, I pre-ordered it, but it got delayed, so I'm not getting it till Tuesday. The Last of Us 2, Part 2. My fault, Brian.
Yeah, even my buddies at GameStop had theirs delayed. Like, the GameStop workers you'd think would get theirs first, but no, we got them just the same as everybody else, and it got delayed, so my buddy Kyle is dying about it.
Yeah, I ordered mine from Amazon, and I got a message yesterday saying that the shipping date got changed, and I'm not getting it till like Tuesday. I'm like, what? Sucks, but I'm also playing like Final Fantasy and Xenoblade right now, so
Yeah.
ain't that bad. So yeah, so as I was saying, so the girl says she wants to see if girls can
So
be the
you
same
have
kind
to
of best
level up
friends
the
like
friendship
Shulk and
between
Ryan.
two girl characters.
Two female characters. And the thing about that is that you don't get the other female character for a while, and even after you get her, it takes a while for affinity to go up to level 4. So, and you get, this is one of the first quests you get in the game.
I mean, I could save them the trouble and just say no.
But you actually get a good item out of it.
Alright, that's fair.
I ordered it from Best Buy for curbside pickup. I wonder if Best Buy is affected
Ooh, I
too.
hope not.
I mean, I mean, if they haven't sent you a message yet saying that it's been delayed or whatever, or you can't pick it up yet, I think you're fine.
Would you really trust that from a company, though? That level of forward thinking?
Hello.
I mean, Amazon can afford it because
Let's just say
they own the world, but
let's just say it hasn't happened to me
Best
yet.
Buy? I don't know, dude. It might be worth like checking up with Best Buy, seeing if everything's still on track.
Did I ordered Xenoblade from Best Buy, and did the person disappear? This is another thing that sucks about the freaking timing of the people. It's like after a certain time, certain characters aren't available, and it's not like the most
Like ever? They're not available ever, or just until they go back to the time?
No. It's like, yeah, until you go back to that specific time.
Gotcha.
And I don't understand what the, because sometimes it's not like a normal time, like 12 p.m., 12 a.m. when it turns to night, when it turns to day. No, there's some people that disappear at like 1 p.m. for some reason.
Gotcha.
And then like some of them make sense. Like the kids don't pop out till like 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. So like it makes sense. They're in school or whatever the fuck you could put in your own headcanon.
Just logical Like, they got things to do.
Good day.
Yeah.
Good day.
I'm finna call him that. I mean, you're not wrong, Brian.
Don't jinx what's going on right now, man.
Or is the real thing going to happen first? Oh man, all of a sudden you just hear clicking out of nowhere.
Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
In the news, a new.
You know, Alex does sound a little bit like Kate.
I sound like generic female character number 2. Yeah.
Kate's one of our coworkers. That's why.
Ah.
Brian works in the same company I do.
Heyo.
Nah, this is my friend Alex.
Yes, but you can call me Kate if that makes you feel better. Whatever puts the audience at ease.
What is it?
Oh man. The real thing of Division is already happening. Yeah. A little bit of V for Vendetta sprinkled in there too.
Oh, V for Vendetta. That's one that I'm like, yep, that's happening now.
I really wish we would stop. Everyone says that these movies and these shows like predicted things happening, and I'm like, are you sure people just didn't take them as a blueprint? Like, maybe we should stop assigning dates to post-apocalyptic movies and shows. That way people don't look at it and it's like, I bet I could get it there faster.
You see fiction, I see a challenge.
Yeah. You see an interesting story. I see my career.
Okay, so this is one of those quests where you have to actually select the right option for this to have the quest pop up.
Damn.
I mean, I can kind of see it. I think the fact that I've like known Alex for years now, and I've heard her voice enough times to like distinguish it from Kate's voice. She does have a similar. You do have a similar timbre to our friend Kate though.
Matt Groening really, God, I don't know how or why he wrote the things he did, but do you think he just like holds his head in his hands now and is like, I shouldn't have said President Trump?
Right. I think the Simpsons are kicking themselves for that too.
I shouldn't have said it. Of all the presidents I could have put, why did I do Trump?
Night, 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 night.
No, 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 night, no, night.
Night. Sorry, I like that. This dude's name is Pepino.
Oh, that just reminds me of VeggieTales.
This dude's literal name is Cucumber.
Yeah.
Good day.
Did you ever watch VeggieTales growing up?
I did not. I've seen clips of it and gifs of it, but I've never actually seen VeggieTales.
Really? There was.
That's the guy from Stranger from Fiction.
Okay, there was a song called "Dance of the Cucumber," that's literally and it's all in Spanish,
Good day.
and it's just sung in Spanish. The dance of the cucumber, just miren al pepino, miren cómo se mueve, como un león tras un ratón. Like it's just.
I've heard that, and I'm impressed that you remember.
Oh, dude, it's deeply ingrained into my memory. I could probably sing it if I thought about what the melody actually sounds like. I just remember words, like the words more than the melody. For that song specifically.
Oh, man.
Other songs, like the cheeseburger song, it's just kind of playing in a loop on my head on a daily basis.
Oh man.
Actually, that's not true.
I can just imagine you like randomly out of nowhere, you're just at the grocery store. Mira este pepino, mira cómo se- It's like, why am I thinking of this now?
I see the cucumber and immediately Vietnam flashbacks. No, that's actually not the soundtrack in my brain. Do you have a song that like kind of plays in your head low key all the time? Like it's just your default song when you're not thinking of anything?
Yakety sax.
Really? I wouldn't doubt it, but
No.
see, that'd be interesting.
No, it's just a joke. That's the first song that came to my mind, but no. Like I'm usually thinking of like one of the last songs I've heard. That it pops up randomly in my head. Like it's never one specific song. It always depends on like its recency.
Okay, it's you don't have a default. It just goes back to the last one. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I do have a default, and it changes throughout the years. Like it used to be. It used to be "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet Boys. Astronomia 2K19. Hell yeah.
Hello.
And now it's a meme song. It's, how do I describe it? This monstrosity. The default song in my brain at any given time is a mashup of Linkin Park's "Numb" and the Seinfeld theme.
Wait. Is that an actual thing, or is that something that's just made up in your mind?
No, it's a real thing. I didn't make it up. Although I see why you think it could have come from my tortured mind, but no, I'm not responsible for this sin. Who is? No, I heard it years ago. Somebody showed it to me attached to a funny video, and I was like, haha, that's me. And ever since then, it has been the default background music of my brain.
According to Alex, it's already happened. So.
Yo, hang on, I'm gonna drop a link in the chat.
Confused? Oh, but why? I was merely thanking you for the agreement we're about to make. Bitch? That's You're just assuming we're gonna say. I mean, we always do, but still. Could you tell me more? You really can't guess? We are slow now, aren't we? Aren't I talking to the person who can get anything for anyone? Which leads me to my request. I want a Tephra drop. If you give it to another along with words of love, they fall for you. And you will be together forever.
You know it is like an actually ballin' mashup, though, that it's not a meme or anything like that. It's just a mashup that I heard recently from TikTok, actually. Somebody on TikTok combined Get Down On It with Roddy Ricch's Balling, and it's probably the coolest thing that I've heard recently.
Yo, that's some of my favorite content on TikTok sometimes is when people just like do a random mashup. Like freaking I think they did Super Mario World's athletic theme and they put Rap God to it.
Yo, that actually sounds like it would.
And somehow
I was
it
like,
worked.
yeah, that actually sounds like it'd be dope.
Dun 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 dun. Or was it Super Mario 3? It was one of those. It was either Super Mario 3 or Mario World. Pum 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 pum.
That sounds like it works wonders, actually.
And I was like, why does this work so well?
Hang on, as I. Oh, now I gotta check out this mashup. Let's see. As I promo this other dude's SoundCloud. Oh! This is one of the coolest. This Carly Rae Jepsen DMX mashup is one of the best things. I love this one.
Is it Call Me Maybe or is it a different
It's
Carly Rae
X Gon'
Jepsen
Give It
song?
To You Maybe.
I think I heard that one too.
This is no lie. Okay, so at GameStop, when I was still at GameStop, when you can go into people's power-up accounts and change their name. It's really helpful when you're trying to change a customer's name, like if they're taking it over for somebody else or somebody's giving it to them, they just want to change it for whatever reason.
Right.
But I had
My camera's about to die soon.
I had a ongoing battle, I guess, with my buddy Kyle and a couple of others of who could change our names into, or the other person's name into the funniest pun. And I'll just skip to the best one, where I believe it wasn't even Kyle, I think it was my manager Zach, who went into my power-up account and changed my name of my power-up awards to Alex gon' give it to you. And it remains that way to this day. I refuse to change it. I don't even have a power-up like rewards thing anymore because it's not fucking worth it. Spoiler alert. So, ooh, I shouldn't be saying that, but having worked there for years, it's fucking worthless.
I haven't used any of my power-up rewards points at all in years.
Yeah, I mean, if you haven't used them in years, then you don't have them anymore because they don't accumulate. They expire after if you don't use your account in a calendar year.
I mean, I use my card. I get points. I just never use them.
Yeah. I used to use mine specifically to renew my membership so I wouldn't have to. But
yeah, same.
then I just stopped shopping.
Same. It's like I just get the gifts, the certificates that would pay for the renewal.
Well, yeah, ever since they took away some of the dope rewards like statues and stuff you could get with them, ever since they like made it so you can only get coupons or sweepstake entries, there's no other reason to use the points than to just get free membership.
Right. That Monica, hey? She scrubs up well, but I'm not looking for anything serious. If she gets all soppy on me, I'll just dump her and move on. You bitch! Monica married him? But why? How could she pick Eric? She doesn't know what he's really like. He's just using her. Just a little longer, Eric. Soon we will be together. Huh? Is there something left to tell me? If not, I suggest you be on your way.
And how legit is the stuff he says? Stuff. I actually have not heard of Camelot 331. He's a former GameStop employee.
I'm running out of time. He's a YouTuber, but I don't know if he was a former GameStop employee or not. I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. Brian watches him all the time, and he keeps telling me about it.
Well, I'm looking him up right now.
I keep meaning to watch it to see what he's talking about, but I always forget to. Could you tell me more?
Well, okay, I looked him up, and the first thing I see is a video called GameStop is Evil. They have done the unspeakable. I don't know what he's talking about, but he's probably right. Let's see.
Former manager. And GameStop hates him because he keeps putting their shit on YouTube.
Hey!
There's nothing else I can do. Please,
I'm a former manager too, so... Okay, so I'm a former manager too, so... Probably.
I'm in love with this girl, Monica,
he's probably telling the truth.
Eric.
Let's see. Punished for being sick. Yes.
If only had a Teffer job,
that absolutely happened. That happened before COVID. Sorry, I just saw the title of one of his recent videos. He's talking about people getting punished for being sick. Yeah, that happened a lot. Like, I almost never took sick days. To be clear, I started out at GameStop as a seasonal associate. And over the course of a few years, I managed to make it all the way up to full-time management. And it never got better in terms of sick pay or sick days. You accumulate time so slowly. Really, your only saving grace is if you can work with your manager or the person above you to give you some time off. When you're in management, there's you and another full-time manager. So you're either the store leader or you're the store leader. If you can work with each other and you have a good relationship, you can take time off without being penalized. If you don't, you're fucked. And sick pay is basically non-existent. I saved up. Let's see, I almost never took sick days. And then as I was getting close to when I left, I got E. coli.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I used to come to work sick because that was my only option. This is the one and only time where they sent me home. And by they, I mean my fellow store employees because they cared about me. And they promised me,
I would hope
yes,
so.
they promised me that they could handle the store for as long as it took to get better. And I went, and the doctor said that I shouldn't return to work for 7 days. I was covered by my sick pay for I think like 4 of those days.
Mm.
And then after that, I just wasn't. So I missed. Well, I guess I missed like 2 days of work because going into the week, I would have had 1 day off in between. So. So yeah, and then the people I know still at GameStop, I can tell you for sure, they did not send enough supplies to clean down the store when shit was happening. There's strong pressure to return to work. They can't legally force them. I mean, especially with workers' protections in California. But my old store is actually closing permanently because nobody can come back to work and they have to offload. They have to offload. They're losing money.
Which location did you work at?
I'm not sure if I should say.
Oh, okay.
Like,
that's probably smart. You're
I'm
right.
thinking both for my personal retaliation and also for the people I know who still work at the company. But yeah, it's it was $1 million store when I left. When I left, we were a prestige store for how little time that thing actually mattered. We were a prestige store. We were $1 million store. We weren't supposed to be a collectible store, but then as GameStop started shifting towards collectibles, we fucking made it work. And so we had a really nice layout for both our game section and different areas for collectibles. And I had a kick-ass team. The team is literally the only reason. The teams that in the family that you make there are the only reasons why people stick around. If you see people who work at GameStop who've been working there for years and years, they either A, want to make it into corporate, or B, they are sticking around just for the people that they work with. I fell into that last category.
I mean, a lot of times it's not the work itself, but it's the people at work that make it fun.
For sure. I mean, it definitely was there. I stayed at GameStop way longer than I should have. Longer, like I had outgrown them long before I left. So I should have left way sooner to get a jump start on things that I actually wanted to do, but I didn't because I loved my team and I loved the people I worked with, and we were like a little family, and that's how they hold you fucking hostage. They really hammer in, we're a family here. They don't mean the company and your workers, of course. No, that would be ridiculous. What they want you to do is they want you to bond so closely with the people you work with that they can leverage that.
That you don't
yeah,
want
they
to
can
leave.
leverage that against you. The guy who was the reason I quit GameStop, fuck that dude. He just put an insane amount of pressure on he wanted to be district leader. It wasn't gonna happen, but he wanted it. So he put an insane amount of pressure on the stores that were under his control while also doing virtually no work himself. And when I made it clear, like, no, I'm fucking leaving, I had to. I made sure that everybody else was okay, and then I started to leave. And on my last week there, he asked me, like, what I was planning on doing, where I was going, and I told him, and he's like, that's, are you sure you want to leave? Because I don't know how long you'll last there. Maybe, I know a lot of people want to come back to GameStop, so are you sure?
That's guilt tripping, like, fuck.
Just made me more fucking
Brian, the last message we received before that one is LMAO. Ah, shit.
Yeah.
So if you sent something, after that, we did not get that.
But yeah, basically upper management is all garbage. They either don't care or they are tyrannical. and you have to really find a niche team that works well together in order to have anything sustainable. And I did have something sustainable. I lasted there for years, but you burn out and you leave. And once you leave, it's like you realize what a hostage situation you were in. I don't know if there's a character limit. That's a good question.
If there is, it doesn't say
If
so.
there is, it doesn't say so, and I've never found it because I usually just spam messages.
Fantastic.
But that's my GameStop gripe of the day. Ultimately, everything I said could be summed up with, you know what sucks about GameStop? Everything. That's the summary of it. He basically short Canley literally talks about all the shit you went through and it's crazy to hear. Oh, yeah. Yeah, then I'm sure California families, God. God.
Yeah, I remember you
Sales
talking about
reps,
all that stuff, Brian.
Sales associates, sales rep, retail, all deserve twice as much pay as they're currently receiving. So everybody thinks like, oh, anybody could do that, so they shouldn't be paid that well. They have no idea the mental and physical pressure you have to go through in order to like do that job effectively and deal with the public.
Oh man.
I had my life threatened at GameStop multiple times. One time we actually had to call the cops because this lady and her son would not stop harassing us.
I think I remember you telling that story before.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Like people be crazy sometimes. Like people are so damn entitled to what they think is theirs that they'll literally do anything to keep that. It's so stupid.
God. Same. Oh, hard same. That's why I'm so happy. The jobs that I'm looking for right now are still like more data entry and stuff like that because now I have skills for it and I've built my resume more in that direction for data analysis and entry. But I still have so much customer service on my resume from being a manager at fucking GameStop that so many of my job recommendations come through as customer service roles. Fuck that shit. I don't want to talk to fucking anybody. That's my ideal job. My ideal job is you give me some numbers that I can analyze. And I don't want to talk to nobody. I threatened him shit up my gym because we tried to check his ID, which is required upon entry. God. I believe it. The amount of people who bitched about the rule of checking IDs for M-rated games was insane. Like, if they were teenagers, they were pretty awful, but if they were adults, yeah, I know you're an adult. I know you're older than 17. I have to check your ID anyway because I have cameras in my fucking store, and my district leader's a hard ass. I like my job.
People only see things through their lens.
They really do.
And if it's not something that they would do, then obviously it's not something anyone else would do. Or if it's something they think they can do, it's like, well, everyone should do this, right? Because I think it's so easy.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. Therefore, everyone in the world should act this way.
Common sense? What the fuck is that?
Like, people too, they just take it out on the workers. Like, that's what I don't get, is that the chamber kids playing this guy's super fucked up and that's shamed. Well, I'm glad they actually showed up and did something. That doesn't happen very often.
They can be useful sometimes. Fuck this bullshit. I hate this quest.
God. You kill one and 50 spawn.
And the thing is, this is a quest, so I have to kill them all.
Just line them up. Oh, just one. Oh, well, bye.
Yeah, they're just like, nah, you're too far. No, I want to. There we go. How many did I get? Sweet. One.
I think it's crazy to me how much people, older people especially. Oh yeah, give me. Tell that story for sure. I was just gonna say, I think it's crazy how people take out stuff on like the sales workers in a store. People really, truly, older people especially, do not realize how little power anyone in store has to do anything in any retail position.
Seriously though.
Like it's not about the customer's always right or customer satisfaction. It's especially at GameStop and stuff like that. Like I don't care if you are the store leader, you still have to go through the district leader for everything, and that dude's super hard to get a hold of. So don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where I keep seeing people say it's like everyone should be required to work in retail for like a year or something like that, and it's like some people kind of do need that.
Some people need that, but like I don't know if it would fix other people. There are people who worked at retail who just like feel like it entitles them to be as awful to other people as people are to them.
Yeah, I don't understand that line of thinking where people are like, people are shitty to me, that means I'm going to be shitty to other people to make up for it.
Oh, dude. So one of the best stories I have many stories, but while you're typing up your story, I do have one of the best things I've. Oh, here we go. Worked downtown for some time. We always had issues with homeless people trying to enter the gym and disturb members. Shit up. Turn them. They had no idea. Don't meet dress code standards. This one just have to show up at time. God, I'm interested in where your story's going, but I also, man, we need some fucking social programs for homeless people. I swear to God. Especially,
for real,
especially downtown. Like, calling the cops on them is not going to help. So many of them.
We wouldn't have problem with homeless people if they had a home to go to, or at least something to go to.
Some people have like mental illness and they're on the street. Some people are have drug use.
Something to help them. Something to help them.
But like, there's social programs that work in other countries.
Antagonizing them isn't going to help anything.
Yeah.
Antagonizing them and making them into villains instead of victims isn't going to help anything.
Agreed. Like, if I see somebody who's having a bad time, I wish that there was a number I could call and have them safely picked up and given a place to stay and food and medication and shit like that. Like, that way don't have to worry. That way people don't have to worry about being like disturbed or threatened, and you also don't have to live with the fact that a cop might shoot them when they show up.
That too. Especially for homeless people who are people of color too. Or black. That's another issue in and of itself.
Yeah. Like, I'm not some fucking naive bleeding heart. Like, I know people are fucked up, and I know that like homeless people can be really fucking shitty people. But right now we have literally literally no incentives to be better except like unless they have an outside support system, they have no incentive to get better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they need someone to care about them. Shit.
Reeks of alcohol and bad decisions. Oof, haven't we all been there though?
Hold on, I gotta pause to read this. I worked downtown for some time, and we always had issues with homeless people trying to enter the gym and disturb members completely fucked shit up. Naturally, we had to deter them if they had no ID or did not meet dress code standards, but this one just happened to show up at the wrong time. I was far behind in units, so I was open to turning the gym with anyone. A guy shows up like he's they did have an ID and meet dress code standards, so I gave him a turn to see if maybe I can make him remember one day, give him a experience. As I was in the gym with him, he said some of the most outlandish shit. Well, he's already dressed in Mardi Gras. He's already dressed in like outlandish outfits, so the fact that he's saying outlandish stuff doesn't really surprise me that much. Shulk went down, but keep going.
Ugh. That's always a weird turning point.
Wait,
Have you ever like had a conversation with someone who's just otherwise normal, and then they start spouting some just whack ass shit? And I don't just mean like Trump supporters. I mean like just truly crazy shit starts coming out of their mouth.
Yes. It's very disconcerting because I'm like, yo, we were just talking about like normal shit like 10 seconds ago, and I don't know where you made this jump to
Hang
this.
on, I gotta get my DoorDash. Hang on.
There go the wings. We made it down to the saunas downstairs and in front of a few members, and one of who appeared to be a kid. He asked me out loud, so we Yo, I wouldn't even know how to react like that. How did he respond to that, though? Like, I swear, there are some people that say outlandish shit just to be outlandish. Like, it's gonna be funny if I say this shit out loud because people are gonna get shocked and they're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be so funny. And there's just some people that are like just messed up in the head and they legitimately think that stuff. What else is there?
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Alright, my dasher called because they all have trouble finding my apartment, despite the fact that the apartment building like has a map right in front of the gate.
Well,
And I'm also the first building, like right when you enter the gate. It's not that difficult.
My house has one long driveway with two houses
I
on it.
remember.
And I have to tell people, like, I have special instructions on all my DoorDash. It's like, long driveway, house in the back.
Please don't give my food to those fuckers up front.
I feel like I'm gonna have to start doing that with everything because Amazon recently left a freaking package at my neighbor's house up front. And they literally just, they have a gate in front of their yard and they literally just tossed it over the gate. Like, they tossed it over the gate and just took a picture of it and bounced.
God. Oh, my food. My wonderful, wonderful food. Alright, now I'm back. Where did the story leave off?
Oh, so he said we made it down to the saunas. I'm just making sure you're at the right spot.
Hi there. Hello?
He was on my bed. It's all good, baby. In the elevator on the way up, we were in there with a few other members, and he bragged about how he lost 70 pounds in 2 months one time. I was intrigued, and I asked him how he did, and he straight up said, "No secret, baby, just a lot of sex anywhere, anytime." And as he said that, he struck a pose.
So coke.
But I'm sure open at the time.
Like, Jesus. Well, 70 pounds in 2 months. Coke.
Who's this?
There's no other way.
70 pounds? Like, unless he's also got like a Hollywood trainer, which I doubt, considering he's at California Family Fitness.
Man, wild shit happens everywhere.
I swear, man.
We're lucky that in our job we only get wild shit on the phone. Like, we don't have to deal with the actual wild shit.
That's what I liked about my last job, is that, well, not my last job, but like when I got out of GameStop,
I was doing emails to people. I was offboarding, so I was already dealing with people who weren't happy because we were like rejecting them from working with us. But I didn't have to take phone calls. They would always like, I want to talk to somebody about this, and I'm like, sorry, my department doesn't do phone calls. I'm happy to answer any concerns you have over email. They were not happy with that, but they usually stopped emailing you, so.
Let's just price shock him so he would leave, but I never made sure I didn't want to make it look like he was discriminating, so I went with the normal routine. Then I guess he was like, nah, that's cool, I'll pay any price. Alright, let me do this.
I'll pay literally
Ryan
any
Charlotte
price.
heart to heart. To be able to work out butt naked in a public place. Can I tell you something? When I heard you call Juju kid, it made me smile. It did? I thought you were gonna shout at me or something. No, actually, when you got angry at Juju, it reminded me of Gado. That's why it made me smile. Ha, so it's about Gado. Hey, between me and Gado, who would win in a fight? Gado, of course, you. You by a whisker. I knew it. Me all the way, baby. Yeah, that thick head of yours could withstand anything. Thick head? Oi! What? Did I say something wrong? I was joking, Ryan. Don't be so serious all the time. After Price Shock, he was all, yeah, I'd love to sign up when I settle in, but you know, I ain't settled in yet. I told him to wait a moment, and I went back to the office to ask my manager for advice. She told me to tell him that our wait list for guest passes is full to avoid a bad situation with the members. So I went back out to deliver the news. But you said it's only because of my thick head. Fuck. The game dialogue segued perfectly from what I was reading.
Shit. No. I feel like I know where this is going. Or at least I know. I feel like I've seen that look. As soon as I showed up,
he stood up and he looked all emotional and shit. That's one reason. I didn't say it was the only reason. Then what else have I got? You have dignified qualities. Dignified qualities? What do you mean by that? Come on, Charlotte, tell it to me straight. How can I put this? You're like a father figure? A father figure? Yeah, and I thought maybe you'd be Juju's father one day. Hang on. If I'm Juju's dad, that'd make Charlotte my daughter. And that ain't right at all. Wait, you didn't believe me,
She
did
just
you?
wants to call him
Gotcha.
daddy.
What? No, of course not. Nice one. You make me laugh, Ryan. You're so red in the face, I could swear you and Gatto are related. Really? I guess that almost sounds like a compliment. I like chatting with you, Ryan, and I'm glad I met you as well. Sure, me too, Charlotte.
God, the heartstrings.
That's to denote that they got affinity.
No, the story. Sorry.
Oh.
I can hear what his voice sounded like in my head. I know it all too well, and it makes you feel like a douche no matter what. Cause like, what if they are sincere, and just looking for like a break, like looking for life to cut them a little slack, and you're the one who has to give them the bad news that nope. So it makes you feel like a douche, and then you feel mad because it's like, well, fuck you. I didn't put you in this situation.
Like, what else am I supposed to do? Like,
I'm just here to make money. Really. I hate my job too. It's not personal.
Then he was like, come on, man, don't feel bad. Smile for me. Can you smile? So I fake smiled, and he went in for the most uninvited hug ever. His sore was pressing up on my shit. I was getting pissed because I was uncomfortable as fuck, so I told him to let go and that I was not okay with this at all. Oh, Lord.
And that was patient
That's just
zero.
not okay. Brian, I'm sorry to break the news to you, but, The Last of Us 2 starts with you.
All right.
He would not let go, so I told him that he didn't let go, that I was going to flip him onto the table.
Please tell me the story ends with you flipped him onto the table.
Oh, man. I told him to Colony 6. He let go immediately and was laughing, going, "My bad, baby, my bad." And I was like, "You need to leave now, sir." So he left laughing.
Now, at any point did you suspect...
That was a roller coaster of emotions.
At any point did you suspect you were being punked?
Not everyone can go back home to Colony 6. I'm over here like reading this long ass story and listening to you guys complain about your old jobs, and I'm over here trying to do some freaking quests. Oh man, the dichotomy is amazing. We'll come back here again. Shall we go now? I can wait for you if there's still things you need to do. Nah, let's go. Right away. And we'll need some help to rebuild Colony 6 when we get there.
You know, I applaud your restraint in not punching him directly when he moved in for a hug. Because I know things are different, like, between men and women, I guess, like, but for me, the second a customer had moved in for a hug, especially, like, smelling like that with a sore like that, nah, dude, it's over. I'm fucking pepper spraying the shit out of that customer. I'll take being sued. I'm not letting you fucking touch me.
Oh man, yo, you deserve to go home early for that one.
Yeah.
That's a trip and a half. Tell me more.
Fuck, dude, I wish I'd told my story first, because mine's way less impressive than that. I got other good ones, but I'd have to think about it for a second, because I was just thinking about this one dude who came in for a trade. He didn't have half the shit he needed to make the trade, and then, like, I told him what the price would be anyway, and he tried to argue with me about the price on the website, I was right, because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. He tried to get me to take it without the items. Like, it was overall being aggravating, and he kept getting angrier and angrier that I wouldn't take his trade. And eventually, something inside me just snapped, and I was like, "Sir, I'm not emotionally invested in this situation." And that was like a reset button for him, I guess, because, like, he got this weird, like, blank look on his face before sighing defeatedly and just packing his shit up and leaving. I was like, that's all I needed to do? Fuck. See, I would not have had that restraint because it was work. I've had restraint when people are sexually harassing me, because that's GameStop, and I hate to say it, but that's just they don't fucking protect you. It's not even that you should expect it, because nobody should expect that in their work environment. That's not cool. I'm just saying that the company will not protect you, and there's nothing you can do about it. So find your ways to protect yourself. But a dude started physically harassing me. If somebody had come up and put hands on me, that restraint out the window, my dude.
Your jobs were a fucking trip. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, I hear they're hiring right now.
Huh?
If you want to check it out,
I can hear
then
you through the
they're
wings you're
hiring right
eating.
now.
I'm pretty cool at the job I have right now, honestly. We'll be fine. Help make Colony 6 a more exciting place to be. Check on Colony 6 progress using the quest log. So now we have a game-long quest where we level up.
Build a village. I like it.
Yeah, basically. So you come here every once in a while to give collectibles, enemy drops, and money to build up these different sections of the game. Housing means you can invite more people from different areas to come live here. Commerce is the shops, and every time you improve this, you improve the stuff that you can buy in shops.
Can I build
Nature
a
improves.
Buffalo Wild Wings?
I mean, you can have it in your head
No,
canon,
can
but
I
specifically
build
in the game,
a Buffalo Wild Wings?
no. You
Well, then what's the
cannot build a
fucking
Buffalo
point,
Wild Wings.
Caesar?
I mean, if you're going to like damn near kill somebody, then yes, you probably should be hesitant.
I was wondering why you went quiet for so long, because I realized you were reading.
Yeah. I don't have the camera anymore to show that. I was reading Brian's comments. But yeah, so you go here and you just level everything up. And every time the place gets expanded, nature improves ether mines, and special just makes it so that you can level it up even more. We got shops built.
Oh my god, we can go shopping.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm sorry, can you hear me swallow soda? Because I realized that would not be a pleasant thing to hear in the stream. And I should probably be muting.
No. No, actually, you can.
I mean, I probably
barely
should
hear anything.
mute anyway as I start to just dive into these wings, because I'm about to get nasty. Would you ever be down to stream yourself catching an L in Smash Bros, though? I mean, that's what I do best, is catching L's in Smash Bros. I'm not.
I was about to say,
I'm not
like,
good.
I'm not the one that's gonna be catching it.
I'm not good at Smash Bros, and I'm proud of it. Weirdly proud of it. I just like playing the game. I'm just here to have a good time.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I'm definitely not here for a long time the way I play Smash Bros. However, Mario Party, I will fuck you right the fuck up.
That has to be something you play with it, like next to people, though.
True. If I'm gonna betray you, I need to feel your hatred next to me. I still remember playing with you
But
and
who's
Kevin.
gonna be betraying whom? Oh man. I've been practicing a little bit, but mostly against computers, and that's not exactly good practice. So anytime you're down, man. Like, I'm down to play Smash Brothers for a stream. Like, I mostly just have a set schedule of when I'm gonna play, and I'm playing through Final Fantasy and this right now, so it makes it easy to pick something. But I've gladly changed just to play some Smash. Like, fuck yeah.
Put in a break or two. It's not a bad idea.
There's never a bad time for Smash.
Nah, never.
Damn it. I just remembered a freaking TikTok again. I'm on TikTok too much sometimes.
I mean, everyone is right
I
now.
remember-
Millennials are taking over, and it's
True.
amazing.
Alright, just hit me up, man, and we'll make a date and we'll figure it out. But the TikTok I'm thinking of is this dude who's like, so like pretending, like acting like he's on the verge of tears. And he's like, so this girl asked me if I wanted to smash. So I was like, yeah. So I brought my controller and my everything. So, and she go and I go walk into the room and she's like buck ass naked.
I love
And I'm like,
that
what's
TikTok.
going on? What's going on? And it's like, I wanted to play with DDD, not your TDDs. Oh man. I was dying when I freaking saw that the first time. I'm like, that's fucking gold right there.
It is, but choosing Smash over titties, I don't know. I don't know, man. Y'all can
Oh,
y'all can throw
like,
y'all can throw
I don't.
hands and I'll take those titties. Thank you.
It's hilarious, but I would not agree with him. I would not. I'm not saying I follow his footsteps.
Now we're putting together. Taste of victory is sweet. Let's not lose our heads though. Piece of cake. Your flag.
Oh, Caesar, good choice with the mango habanero.
Haha.
Oh, this is divine.
You are welcome. I saw that one too.
Yes.
The dude with the broken glasses. I forgot what his username is, but
Fuck, and
the dude with the.
I should know what his username is. I've been following him for a while, but
Like, you want to play video games? Yeah, I want to play video games. You got Smash Brothers? Come on, where does it?
I
Close
have
the door,
some
locks the
unique
door.
Smash.
I guess I don't have it. I left my cables upstairs. I guess we'll have to find something else to do. He just looks at her and starts walking to the door, trying to unlock it.
Yeah, those ones are priceless.
Oh man.
Oh, that actually reminds me, completely different genre, but that kind of reminds me. Have you seen the dude on TikTok who does impressions of God creating animals?
Yes.
Now Gabriel. They're going to be so tiny. God creating ants. They're going to be so tiny. All right, yeah, okay. But so strong. They're going to be so strong.
Oh man. What? I forget one in particular that I like from him.
I like the ocean one where it's like, cover the planet in water. Yeah, okay. You see, that's smart. So that way, they always have something to drink. See, that's why you God, man. That's why you God. Make it undrinkable.
Drinkable. And the other guy's just like, okay.
Have you seen the mushrooms one?
No.
No, see, these, Gabriel, you can eat them and put them on pizzas. Okay, yeah, alright. And some of them will make you see things. Okay. And some, Gabriel. Some just will kill you. You doing alright, pal?
Oh man. There it is. Got what I needed.
Stay sharp. Yes, sir.
Alright, finally. Let me level up special.
If it takes me even longer second to respond, it's because I'm absolutely
because
destroying these wings, my dude. Like, and
You're making me hungry. That's what you're doing right now.
Oh,
like
they're
every time
so
you're pausing,
good.
I'm thinking about you eating these wings, and I'm like, I need food.
Yeah, it's exactly how you picture it. Whatever you're picturing right now, that is exactly what's happening.
Damn.
I'm getting nasty with these wings, and they're treating me so right, my dude. I'm telling you, like, buy one get one. It's a great deal.
And there's the ultra small reactor that the Gem Man wanted.
Fucking finally.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got a bunch of questions.
I just didn't want to turn your stream into an ASMR channel.
I mean, I would be cool with it, but I have no camera on you, so that would be like...
It would just be audio. Ugh. The worst.
You wouldn't know what you're devouring at that point.
There is a market for that, I'm sure. Y'all ever seen the College Humor Clip with the Bible?
This guy wants to know about love.
No?
I have not either. I know about my record with
That
the ladies,
tracks.
eh? That's quite a thing to ask an old person like me. Well, one day a girl and I went for a walk in a nearby field, and then it fades to black. And there you have it. 1 month later, and we were engaged.
Fire
Hi,
wings,
man.
peanut butter, Peking, jerk chicken, get them all. I admit I might have gone a little bit overboard, but that's just so I have lunch tomorrow. I told you, buy one, get one, and this was just a post-dinner snack for me. So, I really only needed a little bit, but I got Thai curry, mango habanero, and they got this new flavor, this limited flavor called Smoky Adobo. Holy shit, dude. So tasty.
Where is that from?
Buffalo Wild Wings, available every Thursday. Like some fucking advertisement. Did you get them to sponsor you? I can do an advertisement for Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings, sponsor us, please. We'll make it worth your while.
I'll stop cursing for one whole episode just so you can advertise to children, please.
Well, you want to know about when I got married? Not much to say, really. Only that I was happy to marry someone strong and confident. It's all about their good points. That's what I think, anyway. I never told you about my husband, did I? My husband was the best confectioner in the whole colony.
Well,
I'm in a spot of bother. That is such a British thing to say.
A spot of bother.
I'm in a spot of bother. I gotta see what's good with these smoky adobo wings. I need to give them the Filipino stamp of when you said
Okay.
adobo, because my boy.
Yeah, I'll
I mean, his
preface-
name is Lumpia Warrior,
Yeah.
so you should kind of.
I figured, like, either that or he was like one of those like wildly racist white guys. But I figured. I will preface this: the better ones that I've had are fresh at the restaurant. Like getting them delivered, they're still tasty, but it definitely benefits from eating them fresh at the restaurant when you can be like, "Why have you skimped on the sauce? Please go retoss these and double the sauce, please." I have noticed that though they also give you like a fuck ton more sauce on your wings when you go to the restaurant versus when they deliver.
I feel like it's that way for every.
I wonder why
every,
that is though.
restaurant
Like
that delivers.
it's not like it goes bad in the delivery, and if they're gonna put it in the wings at the restaurant anyway.
Lonely. Damn, this
Filipino dude
motherfucker said
body
lonely
get-
people are lonely for a reason. Shit.
Get out type shit. Well, you see, I had an inkling, and now it's gonna be all I can think about.
You're putting ideas in our head, Brian.
How's it going?
So
I mean,
many
power to
side
you, I
quests.
guess. I think if you were a racist white guy, you probably wouldn't pick a Filipino guy's body. I think you'd probably go black or not at all.
Because once you go black, you never go back, right?
I mean, essentially. That's what I've heard. I'm just saying, like, the way, okay, I was raised in a very conservative, I'm not gonna say very racist household. Like, my family was pretty racist. The extended family, the uncles, oh boy, those dudes were wildly racist. And I'll tell you what, like, racist old white guys think about more than anything else is black dudes.
Huh.
So that's what I'm basing my thing off of. Like, there's a certain envy there. So if they're gonna body snatch anyone, it's gonna be a black dude. Pick this body because I love lumpia. Man, don't we all though? There's nowhere with good lumpia around me. But
Man, the last time I had lumpia was the damn food trucks at work.
I mean, to be fair, there's no like the best lumpia is made in a kitchen by
Yeah.
a Filipino auntie. Like, that shit is the best lumpia I've ever had. But where I live in Citrus Heights, it's a lot of sushi places around me, so I'll take that trade-off.
Hmm.
Ooh, and taco
I'm missing some
places.
slices.
There's so many good taco places, man. Have you ever probably not, because you're still all the way like out in by in Rancho, right? Or You're in Sacramento? Not Rancho. Sacramento.
Yeah, I'm in around the Natomas
Yeah.
area. That's where I'll be.
Right, Natomas area. So there's a restaurant, kind of, I guess it's West Roseville. It's the entrance to Roseville, I guess, is a good way to put it. Over by, have you heard of Denio's Farmers Market?
Denio's Farmers Market? Yeah.
So there's good food at Denio's, but there is an established taco restaurant right around the corner from Denio's called Los Altos, and my parents eat there maybe once a week. And if you can get two Irish white people, like 2 older Irish people, to eat tacos once a week, you know they're fucking good. And they are.
It's weird because I'm a Mexican and I ain't that big a fan of tacos.
Well, they also make chile relleno, and it's really hard to find a restaurant that does that good. And they do. Oh god, they do. I'm not a big fan of tacos, huh?
Not that much, no.
Fast and easy and delicious. That's my only review of tacos. Peek at Denio's. Oh my god. Fucking flashbacks. The Denio's commercial. Denio's is shitty nowadays. I mean, the farmer's market is running strong as it ever was. Probably not as big as it used to be, but the farmer's market itself is still probably the strongest part of Denio's. But they used to have all those like really cool vendors, and people would have like it was like a big ass yard sale. And now people can't really afford it, so the people who are there are like they're like in-person drop shippers. It's all super cheap, all the same stuff, like Chinese imports.
Yeah.
There's
I haven't been to Denio's in like a year or two.
Yeah, nobody's selling like personal shit anymore. Antico water slide. You're digging deep into the annals of history.
The weird thing is that I don't actually remember seeing that commercial, but I remember the fucking jingle.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I couldn't tell you what's in the commercial to save my life, but there's that, and God, what was that other jingle? The Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk,
in
that's
the warm
right.
California sun, boardwalk.
It sounded like they were selling a fucking toy.
I don't remember when they stopped advertising like California beaches and water parks and shit.
Neither do I. I also don't remember when they stopped freaking promoting Crossfire, the stupid board game. Crossfire!
What about moon boots?
Fucking moon boots.
Sock and boppers.
Sock and boppers. That's the one I was about to bring up. Sock and boppers. Sock and boppers. More fun than a pillow fight.
God, we're old. I hate to say, like, my next thought was like, when did they stop making commercials that cater to me? Like immediately after I aged, like immediately once you like blow past 17, you're suddenly like not the target demographic.
The only jingle that like they don't even use jingles in commercials anymore, and the only jingle that I can vaguely recognize now is freaking General Insurance.
They still do that one, yeah.
I don't remember the specific words, but I do remember that jingle. If you want something that can save some time, go to the General, save some time. Sort of thing. Remember when mac and cheese had a fucking orange dinosaur on it? What happened to that? Oh my god, you're right.
Spaghetti and meatball meteor.
SpaghettiOs, y'all. When SpaghettiOs were a thing.
Mm-hmm. What about the Ring Pop commercials?
Oh, frick. What else is like distinctively 90s and early 2000s?
Yeah, like God, we're just gonna go on a 90s. Oh, Juicy Drop Pops.
That's the one I was thinking of. Was like, there's something else that came after Ring Pops. The fucking Juicy Drop
Juicy
Pops.
Drop Pops.
Those weren't all that good.
Nah.
The commercials were a lot better than the actual
As
thing.
most of them are.
Ring Pops were great, though. I will defend Ring Pops. Cell phones in the early 2000s were more lit. Remember Sidekicks? Fuck, Sidekicks. Like, people would try to be hella slick with them in class, and you just hear the... People trying to be hella slick with them, and they're being hella loud with a stupid click. I got me some dynamite. About to blow some shit up.
Do you guys remember the jelly bands? Like, just...
Jelly bands.
They were just bracelets. They were just, like, jelly bracelets, but people had, like, 50 of them.
Were they shaped like animals and shit
Yeah.
like that? Yes, I remember those. Everyone had those. Every single one.
Flintstone branded toilet paper.
Okay, that I don't remember. That I do not remember. I don't remember Flintstone branded toilet paper rolls.
Oh my god, that's the best way I've ever heard them described. Oh.
Flintstone. Oh, is that? Oh man.
Shit, I hated those too. My god. Y'all remember snorting pixie sticks like they were cocaine?
Yes. Yo, one time in freaking middle school, this one kid crushed up icebreakers.
Uh-huh.
And some of the kids in my class started doing that. And the freaking security actually came to take him because they thought he had actual drugs.
God.
It was hilarious.
I mean, I know that's not the only time that's happened, but... Push Pops.
Push Pops!
Yeah. Flintstones. I remember when they started making ketchup in different colors. Like, you wanted to fucking draw pictures with your ketchup. Like, anybody wanted that much ketchup on anything they wanted ever.
I vaguely remember that. Like, that's one of the things I don't really remember.
Like, I think specifically what most people remember is when they branded with Shrek. And it was
green ketchup?
But I remember Heinz, like, we had those, like, squirt bottles for kids. I remember Heinz specifically made a line of ketchups with different colors. Like, purple, blue. They had, like, traditional red, and I'm like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose, don't you think? Mint Lifesavers, the white ones. I fucking hated Lifesavers.
I don't remember Lifesavers at all, honestly. Like, I remember them being a thing, but I don't remember ever actually having them. I'm hard enough at just the right angle in the dark. You can see. Oh yeah! I do remember those. I remember hell of people trying to do that.
Huh. I think I've heard of that. I never tried it because I, again, hated Lifesavers, so it's not like...
I never tried it either, but I do remember people doing that.
What's another... Okay, I know they still make these. I know these are still a thing, but I'm mentioning them just because I haven't seen a commercial for them in well over a decade. Chef Boyardee. Y'all remember that Chef Boyardee commercial with the Chef Boyardee can rolling out of the store to the little girls?
Rolling out of the store and go...
That commercial ran approximately 5 billion years, and then it just disappeared.
I'm like, bruh, that can stole itself.
I mean, that's fair game. Yeah, they don't show you the next scene where the cops roll up and surround her house and take her directly to juvie.
Ewan, you dumbass. Okay, so since I've been playing the game and you guys have been talking about other shit, I feel like I should at least mildly explain what's going on here, just so you guys can be mad at this guy like I am.
Yeah, did I miss something being mad at somebody? Baby bottle pops, baby bottle pops.
I don't remember bubble jugs, but I do remember baby bottle pops, 100%. They still sell baby bottle pops though.
Yeah, they still sell it, but they don't sing the fucking song
They don't-
anymore.
they don't
Probably because they
advertise it,
shouldn't have
yeah.
sang the song in the first place. Yeah, so what's happening here? What am I looking at?
Okay, so I'm trying to defeat a unique monster. Why am I trying to defeat a unique monster? Because this dude doesn't know what the definition of love is. So basically, the last
what's
quest I
love
did
got
with
to
this
do
dude
with
is
it?
him. Damn it! I set you up for that one. I set you up and you knocked it out of the park. I applaud you.
Thank you. Anyway, love.
Okay, so this dude. So remember, this is the artist that was gonna make the pictures for the book that the other girl was writing. No. He wrote the book, and the other girl's the artist.
Mm-hmm.
So in the course of that quest, these two kind of had a thing for each other. So now they both moved to Colony 6, and he's trying to figure out a way to express how he feels about her. So the first quest just had me rolling around asking people what the fuck love was to them, like how do they see love.
This dude wrote a fucking
this
book,
quest
and he needs other people's opinions about what love is.
And then this dude is like, well, I gotta go and be strong and tough, so I'm gonna go fight a unique monster. And then you have to go and defeat the unique monster for him.
Because he's weak as fuck, yeah.
How's it going?
I knew I wasn't cut out for all this adventuring. If I can survive such an ordeal, I can hand my book to Matriona. He literally did all this just to prove he's strong enough.
But
like,
he's
to him,
not
this
strong
was,
enough.
This was more dangerous. To him, this is handing the book over to the girl is more dangerous than fighting a damn unique monster.
Oh, that's so gay. In the straightest way possible.
I'm ready to confess to her. Thanks for helping me out. It worked. So, quest completed. Bubble jugs were these little pink jugs of powder that you pour in your mouth and start chewing as your saliva turns it into gum.
Yep.
I vaguely remember that. Vaguely. That wasn't something I actively partook in, though. That was not something I experienced.
Alright, not a specific food, but do y'all remember when Pokemon was everything, everywhere, all the time?
Dude, that thing became a phenomenon. That was a sensation.
Pokemon first, I don't remember how long it went on. I just remember suddenly every snack had Pokemon on it or was shaped like Pokemon. Every bit of clothing had Pokemon on it. Toys, like the Pokemon toys took up 2 aisles at the fucking store. It was Pokemon all day, every fucking day.
I
to
remember
this
when fucking
day,
Power Rangers were all the rage
Yeah,
too.
but Pokemon was something like I see Power Rangers themed stuff, Frozen themed stuff. No, I'm talking about Pokemon was on fucking everything. To this day, I have never seen something branded that much. I've never seen. I'll see frozen fruit snacks or Power Ranger fruit roll-ups or shit like that. But I have never, to this day, seen the level that Pokemon took it. It was on everything. Every fucking thing was Pokemon. This isn't a complaint either. I was young enough to where like that was my fucking shit. But I'm sure to my parents that got real old real fast.
Oh man. Oh man, I got all these things and I don't have a way to optimize them. Okay, so this is a new mechanic in the game called gem crafting. Well, it's not a new mechanic, but it's now a mechanic I can take everywhere with me, because before you had to go to this asshole. So that's what this mobile furnace can do. And basically, I can
That's why
make
you got
all
the ultra
gems
small
that
reactor,
are,
right?
Yeah. And now I can make these gems everywhere I go using crystals I pick up from those like those shiny colored things where I'm mining, and from enemy drops. The thing is, there's a specific way to get like the best crystals, or the best possible crystals, but I can't do that yet. Because I can't optimize it without a specific party member that I'm missing. So I'm going to have to hold off on getting some good crystals. What else is there to do? I still have hella quests to do.
You keep taking them.
I want to finish as many quests as I do before I continue on with story, okay?
Yeah, but
Is that so bad?
you're taking so many more that it feels like you're finishing. You finished a lot. I'm not razzing you on that. You have finished a lot.
Speaking of finishing one, you guys were this was when you guys were talking about peak job talk, but this particular quest happened. I talked to this girl that's over here. Well, she's not over here because it's not midnight. Now this girl is over here.
Yes.
So I talked to this girl,
as
and
all girls do, appear at midnight.
I talked to this girl, and she wanted me to get this freaking this gem thing from a cave that's said to make anyone fall in love with you if you say the right, if you like actually flirt with them and use the crystal, you know, the weird shit. And so I got the quest from her, and I got a vision that shows her going with this asshole, who apparently is just using her, and the vision says he's just gonna string her along and throw her away after she's done with her. This dude over here with the other exclamation point is actually in love with her, and is freaking, and in that vision is hella pissed that she married him, because he knows that he's using her. And then right after I accepted that quest, I get another vision. No, I talk to this dude, and I get another vision that shows that if I give him the crystal that she wants instead of giving it to her, he uses it to make her fall in love with him. And then we get a vision of the future where it shows her questioning, why the hell did I fall in love with this guy? Like, I'm bored. I don't want to be with him anymore. So now I have to decide which situation is best.
There's no good answer here. It's all.
Do I give it to this guy who's actually in love with her, but the girl doesn't actually like him, or did I give it to the girl who actually loves this dude, but he's just gonna use her?
All right. Speaking as a girl, give her the fucking crystal, because if he uses it to make her fall in love with him against her will and clearly isn't happy later, that's one thing. Yeah, the other guy might be using her, but that's her choice. He was her choice. It's the wrong choice, but clearly there's not a better choice here.
Hi there.
Monica's always the one I pick for this quest, because I just don't feel right about the other dude using it to make her fall in love with him. That just never sat right with me.
Exactly. It's
and in this case, I'm like, it's a shitty way of saying it, but she's kind of making her own bed here, so now she has to lay in it. Whatever happens, happens.
Like, whatever happens, happens, but you let her make her own choice.
Yep.
As opposed to
and
opposed to trying to save her in a weird way.
And the thing is, this quest, morally, neither of the two options are actually great. Reward-wise, they're both the same anyway, so at this point, you just pick whatever the fuck you want. There is no better option between the two.
Yeah, she's fucked either way, but at least this way she gets to pretend.
Yeah. Also, Brian, no, I got my ILO for Sunday, so I got my birthday off. I'm not gonna do shit, but I got my birthday off.
Sweet.
Yeah, because our company is making Juneteenth a company holiday now. So everyone has Friday off, but because I don't normally work Friday, they give me another day off.
Why do anything meaningful to dismantle systemic racism when you can just give your employees a day off? However, Yeah, I'd fucking take the day off.
I'm sorry, just the dichotomy of you like, why? I was like, yeah, you guys are doing the bare minimum, but fuck yeah, I get a day off.
Hello. Hello.
I mean, you take what you can get.
Honestly. Wait, what's over here? The fuck? Yeah, the 25th is a Thursday, right? 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Yeah, the 25th is a Thursday. I mean, shit. I'll stay up to play Smash. I don't give a fuck. I already don't sleep anyways. Might as well do something while I'm not sleeping.
Thursday. Come one, come all. To watch Caesar catch these hands.
How do you know they're not going to be catching my hands, huh?
I don't. These hands rated E for everyone, baby.
Man, I got a coworker named Luan who everything about him is hands, so I've heard it all. Like I said, Brian, like I just don't sleep lately, so I know that's a shitty thing to say, and I should probably try to sleep, but it's like it ain't.
I've been going to sleep when my body tells me to, but my body has been telling me to at like 3 to 4 a.m. recently, and it's the weirdest fucking thing. I haven't stayed up this late since I was in college.
Oh man. What else? I think I'm done with these areas.
I also, for the first time, I just got the feedback of my voice on the playthrough, as I had to turn up my computer volume for a little bit. And hearing me say, since college, was a very surreal experience, considering I have the voice of a 13-year-old.
Oh man. How long has it been since college now?
Fuck, dude. 3 or 4 years. It's been almost a decade since high school.
I saved some children from being killed because this little kid is a dumbass. So this little kid told her 2 friends that they could be heroes if they go all the way to Ether Mine by themselves, which naturally led them to be attacked by a monster.
I mean, if they are real heroes, they'll fucking kill it. Fuck them kids.
Satata. I got you your mushroom cap. Aww.
See, it's a good thing this is...
I got him the cap of his...
It's a good thing this is your stream, because if it was my stream, every episode would just be named Fuck Them Kids. Quest completed, yay!
So basically, the first quest that I just completed was me going back to the mine to get a keepsake of his dead brother.
Woof. See, I'm telling you, this, like, almost note for note reminds me of the Souls games.
Satata needs you to lay it to rest with him and his lovely wifey Pawn. That's the
his
best way
wife
to
is
honor
dead
memory of
too?
my brother Pawn. Yep. Are you sure you don't want it, to remember him by? You're a sweet young hom-hom, but do not worry yourself. Satata already has half of it. You have half of it? Well, if that makes you happy. It does. My half-cat plan is brilliant. Go to Magna Forest to a place where you can see the Great Falls. It is Twee Napon custom to throw object of sentimentality into falls. This is my last act for my brother Pawn. Consider it done. Check it as hard as you can, you hear me? Thank you and good luck. Really
I mean,
yeet that
like,
shit.
it's the biggest, fattest yeet off the cliff to make it do a flip.
Damn it, still missing a serious
I
anemone.
mean, one of the bigger differences between this and the Souls games is that the Souls games look like they would be bad to you. Like, there's a very consistent story that the visuals of Dark Souls give you, and that is that it's gonna fuck you up. That it's tragic and hopeless, and everything sucks for everybody all the time. Any bit of hope in the game is crushed. This game kind of reminds me of that so far, except it's put into a very nice and shiny package.
Very much so, yes.
It's a very nice and cutesy package. Oh, look at the little puffballs. Please go lay this with my dead brother and his wife. Okay.
Ooh. This game has a lot of that, I will say that. Are you the people who are helping out Ewan? I want to paint the picture for Ewan as wonderfully written as his book. You seem troubled. Is something wrong? We can help you. The thing is, I don't have all the materials I need to make paints.
They caught
And I'm in
feelings
the
for
middle of an
each
artist's funk,
other.
you might say. Could you help me out? I need one of the following materials to paint my picture. A lake drop from Bionis Leg or a nasty weed from Satoru. So this is another one of those quests where you have an option. Guess which one is the best option?
I don't know. This game fucks with me, so I'm gonna say nasty weed.
It's obviously the no, it's the lake drop.
Okay. See, I mean,
And I already
the
have
way
the
that
lake
this
drop.
game has been going, it could have been either way.
Honestly, nah. But the thing is, the lake drop was the one item we needed that we had the option to do for the other quest you were talking about with the.
Yeah, with the kid who was gonna drown himself because his mom was shitty.
Yep. So, well, his mom's dead.
The lady taking care of him, whatever.
Me.
She was sick.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Hence why we needed medicine. And so I don't have to go anywhere, and I can complete this quest right off the bat. They're all finished. Please give this to Ewan. I do hope he likes it. I put my whole heart into it.
That's so cute.
God
They
damn
caught
it.
feelings for each other. That's so sweet.
How's it going?
Is that Matryona's
They're
painting?
both trying to fucking
So
take
she's answering me with a
impress
painting.
each other.
Only a creative, talented woman such as her would think of that. Let me take a closer look. I don't remember what the scene looks like if you gave her the nasty weed, but I can just imagine. It's brilliant. I can feel its warmth and kindness exploding from the canvas. Quick, I need you to go and tell Matryonia that I love it. Tell her I will come see her later on.
Are
Why
you
don't
fucking
you-
Aaron?
She's right
Boyd? They're,
here.
like, 15
She's
feet
right
away.
here. Oh my goodness. What did he say? How did he react to the portrait? I hope Ewan and I can be happy together just like in the portrait. Don't worry about it. It was nothing.
It was literally
I don't
nothing.
know how to thank you.
It was literally nothing.
It literally was not. I
walked
went
10
nowhere
feet,
and
then
I got a
walked
free
10
gem out
feet
of it.
back, and you gave me a gem.
Alright, I'm almost done. I need to find an item. That I can't do until the next section. Alright, so I can complete these two quests. This will be a longer stream, but I'm cool with that.
It's only a little bit over so far.
Yeah. I just want to finish these quests. There. I finished one quest. Well, technically I haven't finished it. I still have to go back and talk to Olga. And this one. I know exactly where to go for that one too. To the Bionis Leg. I'm still missing an area on this map, aren't I? I am indeed missing an area on this map.
Shame on you.
What area am I missing?
I also was
No, 'cause
I was muted
whenever
for
you-
too long. I made like 3 or 4 quality jokes that were just on mute, lost to the ages. I promise you though, they were side splitters. They were very funny.
They were knee slappers.
Lost to the ages. I've peaked. I'll never be that funny again.
Oh no. Such a great tragedy that happened today. All because of a mute button.
But I did destroy those wings, though.
Did you finish all of them?
No.
I don't know. You don't have me thoroughly convinced with that no.
I definitely didn't.
Oh.
No. I've got a box left.
Okay, so one thing you should know about a lot of these monsters, you see how it has those waves on the name?
Okay.
It has a movable Gonzalez. The electricity denotes it as a unique monster. The little purple waves denote it as it has a spike. A spike is something that debilitates you whenever you do something to it, depending on
And the level
There are three
indicates
kinds of
that you're about to get your ass handed to you.
Yeah. So there are 3 types of spikes. One of them is a counter spike, which means every time you attack an enemy, it deals a specific amount of damage to you.
That dude is about to grab your dick and use it to throw you into the ocean.
This one has a freaking proximity spike. Look at that. I'm literally just standing next to him. And he took off half my health in like 3 seconds. Alright, Brian. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey man, it was fun. Thanks for the trip down memory lane.
Oh, man.
Have fun bordering those
I gotta do mine.
lands. Dude, what if they made a game called Borderlands and it was just like maintaining a border wall between countries?
I can't even begin to tell you all the problems that could come out of that kind of game. Oh, Lord.
Who's this?
There we go. All right, so this guy just wanted a specific rock to use in a Hom's whatchamacallit, ceremony to christen like the new area.
Gotcha, okay.
Well,
And this girl wants to open up a medical facility. She needs medicine, so we brought stuff so that she can make medicine. Quest complete.
Just knocking them out. Did some of the longer quest lines and
And
we
there
just
it
knocking
is.
them out left and right.
I think this is all I can do. This is a story quest. This is what I got to finish to proceed with the quest. So I'll do that next time. This is that one quest I told you that I still need the 2 female party members. This quest involves a
Yeah.
level 40 unique monster, so I can't do that one yet.
You've knocked a bunch
these
of them
next
out,
two-
man.
And these next 2 involve the next area, so I can't exactly do those yet. So I'm done for right now.
Woo!
I'm also 90% sure I missed some, but whatever. So I'm going to end the stream now because I am tired.
You did good work today. We took a lot of twists and turns and jumped off a lot of cliffs and
Literally and
literally,
figuratively.
literally, figuratively, got our asses handed to us, literally and figuratively. Yeah, it's a good place to end it.
Spoilers.
Oh
Spoilers.
God, what?
No, it's because my other save file has all the party members there.
Yeah.
Not like it matters. But yeah, so I'm gonna head out because I want food. You made me hella hungry with those fucking wings.
Wings.
I'll blame you. All right, thanks for stopping by, Alex.
Thanks for having me once again. Bye bye.
Of course. Later.